Okay, let's see if this is working. Just gotta wait for the stream to load. Just gotta wait for the stream to load. Okay, it is working. I'm gonna turn down the background music a bit. I don't even know if it's fitting for this type of stream, but whatever. And then I'm gonna tweet yeet first. Hell yeah, dude. We got people in the chat right away. I love that interaction, man. So I haven't watched the new video made by RiceGum, talking about H3, so I'm not a huge fan of RiceGum right now at the moment, so we're gonna see how this turns out. I still also need to watch the Baited podcast, and there's a couple other videos I want to watch, so I was like, might as well stream it with you guys, see what's up, see what you guys think about the situation. But yeah, first I'm gonna just tweet this out, and then we can get rolling. Put it in the Discord. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by watching this video by RiceGum talking about how H3 can't be trusted. Dude, the amount of likes on this video, I can't believe RiceGum scammed his audience, and then he's able to, like, actually still have trust with them. It's just crazy to me, man. I mean, good on him for doing that, but I don't know how I would have been able to do that in his situation. Why am I sub to you? I don't know, man. You press the sub button. Okay, let's watch this shit. Wait one sec. Gotta switch this up. Hey, we see the live sub count going down. That's great. That always happens when I stream. It's whatever. Let me change this. Okay, let's watch this video and see what's up. Mod me on this account. Hell yeah, dude. Jeff Spender's my good friend. You should go check out his channel if you like gaming stuff.
He's a straight up snitch.
Yo, no, I'm not.
Philip DeFranco, Bobby Burns, I don't know, Shane, everyone.
Wait, is he snitching on other YouTubers? Yo, how is everybody doing, man? It's kind of cold in my room, so I had to do what I had to do. But look at this dude, man. Just look at this dude. The other day, he made a video about me. And, like, I addressed it in my apology vid. Like, I was kind of in the wrong, so I didn't even come after him. I was like, all right, it's over. This whole gambling scandal thing is just gonna go away. But this dude,
it's totally gonna go away after one video. And you directly address him in your reply video, or your apology video to that, and wow.
Because he keeps picking on me. He just dropped a video today all about me, and off bat, we just go jump into it. Look at the thumbnail, boom. Worst apology. Okay, my apology video was kind of fire, but like Jake was in the same thing. He didn't even drop a video because he probably didn't even know what to say. But anyway, how can you sit here and say I had the worst apology when
Can you be mod too? Okay, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, dude. I'm trusting you by giving you mod. If you fuck up my channel, dude. Actually, nah, dude. I'm not gonna risk it. Actually, fuck it. There you go. But, if you fuck it up, banned, dude. Just banned.
There's this girl YouTuber named Laura Lee. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she did, but she's sorry about something. But how can you say I'm the worst apology when this video exists?
Dude, it's an exaggeration. What the fuck? Dude, he knows this. He just put worst apology in the YouTube
Like, the
title.
fake cry was cringe. I don't know what's up with her voice. And she literally did a jump cut for a teardrop. Like, look.
I want to apologize to you.
Bow. Hello.
So yeah, point proven. That's the worst apology. Like, that's still on the internet. Anyways, let's see what H3 has to say about me in this video.
RiceGum turning into a full-on narc.
Did the same type of video, the same type of video, like 3 months ago. No one said anything. It wasn't a problem back then. Look, all these guys right here, right? They're in David Dobrik's crew. Whatever. They're influential.
I think this whole situation would have been fine. Wait, let me see. This whole situation would have been fine, but it was blown out of proportion by what? Rice. I don't know, man. People are hungry, dude. Like, when you see Rice fuck up in this way, the drama channels right away, dude, make a video. They need content to make. So yeah. I don't know why I have the notification for just people subscribing up, but... What the fuck? Okay. Time to remove time to remove moderator. Okay. Abusing mod, Jesus. Hey, what's up, Patrick Blaze? How you doing? I see you in the Discord. RiceGum just has that kind of face. Yeah, dude. RiceGum, I
Kid,
can't
same
stand
thing,
him.
open
The way
up
he
boxes.
speaks
This was
is
3
just
weeks
so
ago, way
fucking
before I was doing it. Why did no one bring it up 3 weeks ago or even talk about these guys?
RiceGum's a straight up snitch.
Yo, no, I'm not. Guys, I swear I'm not a tattletale. Listen, from my apology video, all he got from that was I was a snitch. No, I wasn't trying to throw those guys under the bus. I was trying to say those guys were also big YouTubers that did it way before me. Why is it a problem now?
That is throwing them under the bus. Dude, he pulls the retard card so people, like, put likes on his video. They're like, oh, RiceGum's a dumbass. I'm gonna put a like on that. Holy shit.
Like, they did it like 4 months ago. No one said anything about them, and they still to this point are not even talking about them. But as soon as I do it, it's a problem. And like, he actually addressed like my point.
You have a big channel with an impressionable audience, so you have more of an obligation. And when you do something stupid, it's obviously going to attract more attention.
Obviously, if I do something stupid, I have a big channel, so it just causes more attention. Obviously. But bro, people say numbers don't lie, and these two idiots that I snitched on have more subscribers than me.
Oh my
numbers
God,
don't
you're
lie. Look at
snitching
the
again?
statistics,
Dude,
bro.
he
So
doesn't
what
get
are
the
you
point.
on
He doesn't
about?
get
I
the
really
point.
think I was making a valid point, you know what I'm saying? But I do.
The point is that you have more of an influence in the type of genre that commentary channels pay more attention to RiceGum than Guava Juice for making mistakes. So you're like, you have more eyes on you for making mistakes. Who's Josh? I'm Josh. My name's Josh. Give me my wrench back. Hell no, dude. Hidden by...
You know where he's coming from, because although I only have 10 million subs, another 10 million people
Only 10
hate me,
million.
another 10 million people like know me but aren't subscribed. So it's like, I'm just really out here, so I guess he's just saying I'm out here. I don't know. Anyways, let's just see what he has to say next.
It's obviously going to attract more attention. But I love how you're snitching.
Shout out to the people named Josh.
Are you still on this snitching? Bro, come on, yo, if you want to get into specifics, low-key, you're the one that snitched on us first. Like, you digged into all the details, posted your video before Keemstar, the news channel. Like, you were quick with it. Like, this dude's video was out before the whole controversy thing was even trending on Twitter. So he was just quick. YouTube, everyone, these guys, man. But look, guys, the whole video, I just been defending myself from this old man just kind of bullying me, picking on me. So look, it's time for me to take some swings back. So apparently this old man was like getting some backlash or something over something. I don't know, but like he was like explaining it.
In response to the criticism, so first of all, I just want to make that clear. Okay. Now, in response
Only
to
10 million,
I
only
think
10
that
million.
I think, he took forever to speak. I don't have any patience. Basically what happened was, there was this app where apparently it treats depression and mental health and stress and anxiety, just all this stuff. And then you have to pay money to use it. And I guess people got mad because YouTubers were promoting it, and people just made it seem like the YouTubers were like preying on like their, you know, sad and depressed viewers to try to make money off of them. Or I don't know. I really don't care too much about it, but it was kind of a big thing because PewDiePie called him out for it and stuff like that. I don't really care, but I kind of want to know like what his apology is looking like.
in a perfect world, I like the service. It seems interesting, and it seems like it would be useful for a lot of people.
Yo, at the time I liked the service. I thought it was interesting. Same, like same.
And they're one of the most widely
Except, I
advertised
think RiceGum's
services on
smarter than
internet,
Leafy, to
across
be
television.
Bruh, like that gambling thing, I saw a heck of people promote it. So, I mean, same thing, bro.
I think people are just a little too quick to throw others under the
The
bus.
BetterHelp
and
scam is confusing. Oh, like, okay, the thing with BetterHelp is that, like, the service does what it says, but they don't have qualified therapists. And that's the issue people have with it, because, like, you pay so much money to go there, and then you're not even paying for real professionals.
way overly cynical.
Yo, he thinks people are too quick to hop on things when it's about him, but when it's about me, he'd be the first one there.
I understand
this
that
is
it
true.
can seem in
H3
poor taste to promote
Has been a
BetterHelp
bit of a hypocrite last
in a
year,
video
but I
about
think
being
he's been
depressed,
trying
which
to,
I
like,
didn't
improve
do.
it actively.
For the
so-
record.
Yeah, so some YouTubers made videos like, guys, I'm depressed, blah, 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 and then, like, they promoted the app at the end. I guess he was just sponsored by the app for the podcast. Like, he didn't, you know, tie it to depression, but he still used the app. But let's just hear him out.
But from the flip side, think about it from their perspective. Someone like Boogie, Phil DeFranco, Bobby Burns, I don't know, Shane, everyone.
Wait a minute, wait. Is he snitching on other YouTubers that did the deal?
Phil DeFranco, Bobby Burns, I don't know, Shane,
There's actually
everyone.
Yo, I guess in my video, I made it like a clear point, like so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so did. He just did like a subtle thing, but he was still kind of snitching because I had no
I
idea.
think it's kind of ironic to like rail and dogpile on these people who are already kind of fucked up, you know?
Right.
Yo, what? Yo, he says he thinks it's ironic that those guys are getting hate and it's not fair because they're already depressed. Because maybe you guys promoted a scummy app, that's why you guys are getting hate. It's like, oh, Rice isn't depressed, he's having a good life, you know? Let's make fun of him because he's not depressed. But these guys over here, man, like, you know, they took the money, they did some like scummy sellout thing to their fans, but wait, they're depressed though, so let's not make fun of them. But I'm not talking about this, man. I literally could have made any type of apology bit and he would have still reacted and just made up something. I don't know, he's just a big hater. I guess it makes sense because he says he's like depressed or something, which really doesn't make sense why he's depressed, honestly, because like, I mean, money isn't everything and fame isn't everything, but like he has both of that, and like YouTube is like a dream job and people would probably want to be in his shoes, so he needs to chill out. Like, I'm really trying to think. I'm not a therapist or anything, and this is like towards the end of the video, so a lot of people might not even see this, so I'm just gonna say how it is. I think this fool is depressed or whatever because his girl be just so whack. Like, I'm sorry, someone has to say it, but like every time his girl is in a video, bro, it's just crickets.
So just walk into the
Dude, some
house
people are just shot. Oh my god.
look through their shit and find
He shouldn't
them.
have asked for the
Monotone
video.
Monica over here.
I mean, it's smart for him
I don't know her name, but like,
Don't get me
she's
wrong,
just so
but
boring,
more-
bro. And
no.
maybe you're just bored of her, or just like surround with some high energy girls, cause like you probably can. I mean, you got the money and the clout, right? At the end of the day, anyways, man,
What the
just
fuck?
be happy, man. Like, quit roasting on me. Look, guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you make another video, then I might have to hit the studio. But as of right now,
Okay, so this video, like, it's smart. Like, if I were in RiceGum's shoes, I would make the video, because it deflects the criticism of the mystery box, right? And H3 is definitely a bit of a hypocrite in the video he made. He's not perfect. But... yeah, I mean... RiceGum isn't in the right. Like, I don't know why this video has so much support. Well, I do know because, like, RiceGum's are pretty good at, like, just manipulating his audience into, like, supporting him. But, and he does make a couple good points, but... finish it till the end. I mean, the video... it's 4 seconds.
I think we good.
And she is pregnant.
No, but did it feel good though?
No.
There, that's the end of the video. I did finish it to the end, man. But what do you guys think about this video? I'm kind of curious. Okay. I don't know what to think about this video, man. Because he is right to an extent, but the thing is, like, he's still fucking scummy for promoting the site to his fans. Not because of the gambling, not because it's for kids, but because it's a fraud. And he never outright says it's a fraud, but it's like, you never get the items you pay for with the website. And H3 was just calling him out. And I don't blame H3 for making the video right away, because that's what you should do as a commentary channel. You gotta capitalize on the moment. And I think the videos H3 made are good, but H3 doesn't have a clean past, and RiceGum clearly showcased this, and I don't know. It was a good move for RiceGum to make this video, but I still agree with H3 way more than RiceGum in this scenario. Just because RiceGum kind of promoted a shitty service, and he's still backing the service. Like, the thing with H3 and BetterHelp is when he found out about BetterHelp, he was like, oh, I fucked up, guys. I'm not gonna endorse them anymore. But RiceGum, like, he knew it was a shit thing going in. He knew it was a scam going in. RiceGum isn't an idiot. Anyone who sees that website is clearly a scam. With BetterHelp, I guess if you looked really deep into it, you could see that it's a scam, but on surface level, it's not really a scam. But I feel like with Mystery Box, it is a scam on surface level. And RiceGum just did it for the money. And he manipulated his fans for the money, but... Or abused his fan base for the money. But it's like... I don't know. Overall, it's not that big of a deal. You weren't abusing it. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just, I kind of just want to moderate the comments myself, because I can't once you, like, I didn't know this about YouTube streams, but once you, like, remove the message, I can't see it, and I kind of wanted to see what the message said, even if you weren't abusing it. I might give it back to you later. One was more complex, that shady dealings, and inside the other one was straight up gambling. Exactly, dude. I think that's the difference. How much money I gotta donate to be mod. I mean, if you donate money, I think I can give you mod, man. I'm not a big streamer at all, so any amount of donation is is cool to me. Okay, so that was that video. What video should we watch next? We can listen to the Baited podcast. I haven't listened to that yet. There's also this video joking I'm broke. That's fine, dude. If you're broke, don't donate. Love the channel, by the way. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Show. RiceGum points out that people were doing it before him and Jake Paul. Then fucking pointed out, you suck off Jake, making fake beef, and you got into that type of shit. Listen to Baited. I love Baited. Can I get a shout out to HOH Savage. Sam, I'm not gonna give you mod if you just ban people. Did you straight up ban, can I have mod back, please? Okay. You got mod back, man.
Can I have mod back, PLS?
Pay money to get mod. Did you straight up ban Bronze Show? Because I do want him in this chat. How do I unban people on... Okay, let me switch the screens real quick so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, let me see. Where's my community tab? Community. Community settings. Hidden users. Okay, Bronze Show is not banned. Okay. Why didn't RiceGum point out that people did before him? He did, I'm pretty sure. Mon me, let a real person hold that sword. It's a wrench. Yeah, dude. Dude. I don't know if I can, give the wrench to people who don't even know if it's a wrench, dude. Okay, let's watch the Baited podcast and see what's up. Let's see what Keem and Chad and Clown have to say about this.
Welcome to another episode of the Baited podcast. I'm your host, Colossal is Crazy, and we're joined here once again by Chad and A Thing for Views.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Rice is the main villain of 2019. I'm not too sure about that, because Rice is combating the backlash pretty well. Really well, considering how severe the situation is, like how scummy. Like he basically just abused his audience trust for 100K. And I mean, to me personally, that's not too bad, but I mean, that should get a lot of fan backlash. But he's been coming out of this pretty unscathed, and same with Jake Paul. I mean, these YouTubers are smart. They knew that these commentators would make these type of videos when they released the mystery box brand, but they knew they could get away with it. So, I don't think he's going to be the main villain of 2019 unless someone makes like a really hard-hitting video on them. I don't think any of the commentary videos that came out so far have been hard enough hitting to take down RiceGum or even put a big dent in his reputation. I mean, I'm considering making a video on it, trying to give my like more unique perspective on it, but I'm still not too sure. And even that, it won't like take him down. I just do it just to like, you know, talk about the situation, give my opinion. Just want a wrench for the bragging rights? I'll leave the modding to you. Okay. You get the bragging rights, dude. I give in. Rice became Jake Paul's meat shield. Hell yeah. Dude, Jake Paul doesn't even need a reply to this. He just said, lol, I love the video to H3 on Twitter. That was just the best response, man. What do you think about the KSI versus Deji situation? I made a video on it, which is on my channel. And currently, my opinion has changed a bit. I mean, I do think Deji just doesn't know how to be a public figure, in my opinion. Like, he just rants. He's having this trouble with his brother, and instead of talking it out with him, he's just making YouTube videos ranting about it, and it's hurting his channel. He just doesn't know how to maintain a YouTube channel, in my opinion. What about... What the Turkey Tom and his group about? What do you mean, what about his group? Like, Turkey Tom, what about him? Hell yeah. Deji's being immature. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel for the guy in a way, but I feel like he's just making a bunch of mistakes, man. I don't hate him, though. He's not doing anything malicious. It's just like, really, dude? Really? It's that type of shit, you know?
And DJ Killer Keemstar.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about a recent controversy featuring RiceGum and Jake Paul, in which they've received a paid sponsorship for a gambling website. A lot of people have already compared this to what T Martin and Pro Syndicate were doing a few years ago, but I don't think that's entirely...
Drama's been pretty dense. Yeah, I guess. You said that guy, Turkish Tom, showed is your favorite YouTube channel. That the guy that Turkey Tom showed is your favorite YouTube channel. What? I'm not sure what you mean. Deji's the same dude who removed comments shitting on his song, and it's not a huge surprise. Yeah, Deji just doesn't know what he's doing. He's posting shit. He has good intentions, but he just doesn't know what he's doing. He's not ready to be a public figure, and he's not ready for the for it if he does not know how to handle situations. Exactly, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe, like, KSI just gave him his fame too easily, and he just doesn't know, like, how to handle being a public figure. Because most people know how to handle being a public figure because they grow on their own, and they kind of, like, learn about YouTube as they grow. Like, for sure, definitely, I didn't know. I probably couldn't handle being a public figure, like, a couple years ago. And I can handle it better now. I don't even know if I could handle it, like, to an extreme degree. But, like, you learn as you grow. So with Deji, I felt like he was just kind of, like, he got his fame kind of for free, or got like a huge boost, and he definitely worked for it, but like he's just not ready to be a public figure. Kind of disagree. I think he's trying to be serious about mending his relationship with his brother, otherwise he wouldn't have deleted this track. Yeah, I know, he's definitely trying to like mend the relationship, but I feel like he's going about it the wrong way as a million sub YouTuber or 9 million sub YouTuber. He shouldn't have put most of this public, and he shouldn't have made diss tracks, you know? Diss tracks aren't a way to solve a situation, it's for entertainment. You do diss tracks on fake beef, or like lighthearted beef, not like heavy, important shit, you know? Not when it comes to family. I personally think Deji's in the right, because I do think KSI is more manipulative and very discreet in handling situations. I do agree with that. Maybe Deji is in the right overall, but the way he's handling it is definitely not the way he should be handling it. So, I mean, whether at the core of the situation, whether Deji or KSI is wrong or right in the situation, I don't think it matters too much. Like, the argument is between them. The way they portray it online is what I criticize. You guys remember when Keem roasted Turkey Tom? He was getting a lot of hate, but that was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Hell yeah, dude. He's not even a turkey! Dude, I love that criticism. Leafy was here. This is so gay. Subscribe to PewDiePie. What do you think about the recordings of KSI hitting his mom? There's recordings of him hitting his mom? Is it just audio recordings or something? I don't know. I feel like KSI doesn't have a good relationship with his parents right now, and he definitely needs to fix that. KSI's been doing some wrongdoings too in this situation. Not publicly, not online. I think he's been handling online perfectly, or almost perfectly, pretty well. But like with the situation at hand, I feel like KSI's in the wrong for a lot of it. Or I don't know. They're both in the wrong to an extent. I don't actually hate any of the YouTubers that get ton of shit. People take drama and fuck-ups way too seriously. I agree. I like to take... My approach to it is that I like to try and look at everything objectively, and I never get, like, super invested into it. Like, I never hate any of these guys I talk about. Like, even in my Quentin Reviews video, I don't hate Quentin Reviews. I actually kind of respect him. I kind of like his content a little more after watching his deleted T-Series video, if I'm being honest. I don't get why people are mad when people make diss tracks. It's obviously fake, and I love it. Yeah, but the thing with the KSI versus Deji diss track is that it was real, and he shouldn't have handled it through a diss track. But, I mean, the diss tracks themselves are kind of entertaining. I even like Deji's No Else song. It's kind of stuck in my head, if I'm being honest. Your RiceGum video was really good. Thank you. Deji probably should have watched Logan and Jake Paul drama to get an idea of how to make diss tracks. I agree. Love your videos, by the way. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Yes, I am. On all my accounts, I actually have like multiple YouTube accounts, like maybe 4 or 5 or more, and I specifically went to all of them and subscribed to PewDiePie. Even on like some channels that have like no subscriptions, the only subscription is PewDiePie. I'd like diss tracks if YouTubers were any good at making music. I mean, the music's kind of catchy, but it's not really meant to be taken seriously. I don't think they're trying to make masterpieces with the diss tracks. Some of them are kind of good, though. The one where Deji screamed, "Why are you attacking my mom?" Oh, yeah. Fuck, man. Imagine being a YouTuber stan. There's audio of Deji and KSI fighting, and Deji says, "Why are you grabbing my mom?" Oh, yikes. Your favorite drama of 2018? Fuck. 2018 didn't have that many juicy dramas. I'm sure there might have been a couple really juicy ones, but there's none that pop into my head right away. It's really hard to think about the dramas in 2018. Better Help was kind of an interesting drama, but I don't know. I don't think there was a really quality one. I kind of liked the Suicide Forest drama. It was pretty interesting. But even then, I think there've been better dramas than that. The only YouTubers I actually hate are like Austin Jones and the rest. I'm not actually too sure who that is. We take no L's. No, we take no L's. Oh my god. Do you hate Keemstar? No, but I don't love him either. I appreciate Keemstar that he's on the platform. And I'm definitely grateful that he's on the platform, because he's a super interesting guy. Super interesting. But he does do some bad things, and he does do some genuinely good things, but I think he's a good thing for the community overall. So I'd say more like him than hate him, but I'm not like 100% on board with everything he says. Watch Stay of the YouTube podcast. Sure, I love that podcast. I don't know if they released a new episode or not, but that podcast is super interesting, especially as a YouTuber myself, because they kind of get like into the details of like YouTube and what it is to be a creator and how that is. What do you think of Hit or Miss Cosplay Girl? Stuck in my head, dude. That shit's stuck in my head. I'm not gonna sing it, but that shit's stuck in my head. Pretty good meme. Was Content Cop 2018? No, there was no Content Cop in 2018. The last one was on RiceGum, and it was 2017 October. Keemstar's an asshole. I don't hate him. Fuzi needs mental help, to be honest. It's really sad, really. I don't know. FuziTube's fucking crazy. I mean, people tried to help him. It's not working. I don't know. I don't think any of you guys should take Fuzi seriously or feel bad for him. Jake and RiceGum is my favorite drama going into 2019. Yeah, but I mean, it's the only big drama so far in 2019, so that would definitely be my favorite too. Although I think it's definitely going to be topped soon. Will there be more drama coming soon since KSI Logan Paul rematch is coming up? I don't know. I need to get through these fast, so I'm going to like skip some comments. What's your opinion on H3? He definitely fucked up a lot in 2018, but I think ever since a couple months ago, when he addressed the criticism from the Gokanaru video, which the Gokanaru like video vigilante, I don't fucking know, but that exposed video was like super good, and I think that was like the peak of the H3 hate, and then ever since then he's been improving. So I'm definitely optimistic for H3. He used to be my favorite YouTuber. He's not anymore, but like I'm definitely optimistic about him and his content. Genuinely surprised that Keem hasn't blocked you yet. I'm surprised too. Dude, Keem blocked... You want to know why Keemstar blocked me? I mean, he's unblocked me now, but the reason Keemstar blocked me is because I put a critical comment of him on Tommy C's live stream. On Tommy C's live stream. Okay? Like, that's not even a video... Oh my god. Like, he watched Tommy C's live stream, he saw a comment from me, he went out of his way to look up my Twitter and then blocked me because of it. That's how butthurt he was. It's like crazy, and it wasn't even that like, it wasn't even that bad of a comment. I think my favorite drama was when when Logan found the dead body. Yeah, that was pretty funny, or pretty interesting drama. I love Keemstar, he's awesome, although I don't agree with everything he does. I still love his humor. Yeah, I agree. Like, especially with, like, the Kavos versus Keemstar situation that's going on right now. Kavos is definitely in the right, in my opinion. Rare question. Where the hell is Ty Blue? I don't know where he is. Fucking fell off the face of the planet. He really didn't capitalize off the shout out Keemstar gave him. Definitely didn't really do anything with his channel after hosting Drama Alert, which is kind of a shame because I think he had maybe some talent, but whatever. Keemstar cries like a baby 100% of the time, and it's funny 100% of the time. I love it when he does that shit, even though it is immature. Tommy C shit, Keemstar shit sometimes. I'm pretty fond of Tommy C just because he's been nice to me in the past, but I'm not going to say he's perfect. I don't think Keemstar's perfect either. But my favorite dramas are always when Keemstar and Tommy C get in a fight because that shit gets heated, and they're both so funny when they get mad. So I love that shit. That's why I always pay like close attention to Tommy C and Keemstar drama. What do you think of RiceGum's response to H3? I just watched that video. And his response was... He was right about some things, but I think he avoids the issue that H3 was trying to, like... the criticism H3 was trying to give. So it was interesting, but... I don't know, I'm still, like, with H3 over RiceGum. For some part of his video... Tommy NC 2010. Oh my god. He's... Okay. Just gotta be nice to that guy. He's clearly just trying to do his own thing. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch
Keemstar,
this.
do you agree with that?
No, I don't think it's the same because, well, first of all, let's talk about the T. Martin and Syndicate scandal because
man.
I think a lot of people, are new to YouTube or new to the community and they don't remember this because this happened like 2016, right?
Coincidentally, this was actually our first ever episode on Baited. If you guys
so when
remember.
I say people forgot about this, I literally forgot that we talked about this before on Baited. But basically, what happened is CSGO, very popular game, skins in the game became worth like a lot of money. Some skins in the game, in this virtual game, were worth like $2 grand. So what they did is they ended up making gambling sites where you could gamble for these skins. You could put skins in as money to gamble with, and you could potentially win better skins or lose your skins. Well, a lot of YouTubers popped up on the scene promoting these gambling sites. A lot of YouTubers made gambling sites, and two YouTubers known as T. Martin and Pro Syndicate were really, really pushing this one website, and they were constantly winning big jackpots. Well, come to find out, an Indian person...
Dude, I love the animator on Baited and the artist on Baited. He pumps out these artworks like so much. He's actually way more consistent with making the artwork than they are to actually like get together and record an episode. It's kind of crazy. I know what happens in the podcast. There are nudes. I mean, if you want to see anything for view nudes, I think there's some stuff pretty close to that on his own channels. Ali A intro, Ugandan Knuckles. Oh, I love the memes in 2018. I'd say my favorite drama, it's not a drama in 2018, but my favorite drama of 2018 is definitely PewDiePie versus Key Series. That shit was awesome. And I also love Mr. Beast in 2018.
Known as Honor of the Call. I don't know why I said Indian person, but an Indian YouTuber known as Honor of the Call. He did some investigating on one of these sites, and it turned out that T. Martin and Syndicate actually owned the site that they were promoting for months, of saying, hey, we're winning all this money on CSGO Lotto. I think was the name of it.
There was so many of them. The market was so saturated with them because at the time, Counter-Strike was just one of the prime major examples of it.
8 million.
But for years, in-game items have had a monetary value.
Or
and even to this day, like, people will farm in-game items to pay their bills. Like, it sounds dumb for people that may be a little bit older and might not understand it, but in-game goods now are a legit currency and can pay people's bills if they play it every day and collect.
I love anything.
To give you a little history lesson, the first time I heard about this, right, of in-game items being worth something, right, I worked at this attorney's office with this guy, Bill, and Bill was telling me that his son makes like $800 a month, and I was like, how does he do that? What he did is he grinded a World of Warcraft accounts and sold them. Like, that was his job.
Chad will probably know quite a lot about it because you're a bit of a World of Warcraft nerd, right?
Yeah, when I was 16 years old, I used to just farm WoW Gold day in, day out to just get extra money on the side to buy, like, other games.
To buy food?
Mind lowering the volume? Okay. I'm gonna lower this volume. I don't know if I also need to lower my mic volume, but thanks for telling me, because I'm new to streaming. This is only my second stream on this channel, and if there's any, like, audio issues or whatever, feel free to know.
Okay, if anyone's talking about weight, Kim, you can't.
Dude,
talk.
I'm really gonna start. I really thought about this, right? I'm gonna really start fat shaming people a lot to the point where
wait, what the fuck?
Where it turns on me. Like, I want to fat shame so many people where everyone starts calling me fat, so then I can get motivated to lose weight.
Wait, what the fuck?
Not really.
What's this reverse logic?
Because every time you do, you just block them. You did it with me the other day, Keem.
No. I blocked you because you keep bringing up that I killed a dog on Christmas Eve. And I just... Talking about it on this podcast is going to cause more people to do that. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I know how the internet works. I just... For the few people that want to, like, hear my voice as an actual human, I just want to explain to my friend here, Clown, and to everyone else that... It bothers me. Like, it doesn't bother me in the sense like, oh, they're picking on me. It bothers me because I lived there in that moment, and you know, I was driving down the road going 70 miles an hour, and a dog just ran out in front of me, and I remember that moment, and it emotionally bothers me because, you know, I love pets, I love animals. And by the way, Clown, I saw you on some fucking podcast, and you were like, oh, Keem's doing a horrible thing keeping that dog alive. My dog is fine. My dog is, I'm actually not. He's walking around right now. I can see him.
He's blind, deaf, practically brain dead. I mean, he's walking around in circles. He's rotting.
No, he's
not. I think
not.
it is
He's
rotting.
Dude,
to keep him alive at this
no,
point.
it's
I'm
not
sorry,
cruel. It is
but
not
it is
cruel.
kind of cruel.
You know, then how come they don't kill humans? All right. Oh, you can't walk anymore. Oh, we're gonna kill you. Oh, grandma's in a wheelchair. Throw that bitch in the river.
I think that grandma is able to communicate herself a little bit better than a dog.
The dog can communicate as well.
Oh, right. I didn't realize you speak to dogs now.
Clown, if the dog
my bad. I didn't realize you possessed
If the dog
this talent.
did not want to live anymore, he wouldn't get up and exercise every single day. He gets up. He's at his food dish right now. I will take a picture and send it to you right now. Literally right now in the moment. He literally got up. I watched him. He walked to the food dish and he's drinking right now. Do you want me to take a picture and send it to you? My dog does not deserve to be killed just because he's old. And you people that say that are fucking disgusting. You're fucking killing your dog. You're giving your dog a lethal injection like they do to fucking criminals. That's sick.
I mean, it's kind of a standard practice when your dog gets old and sick.
It's a standard practice to fucking murder your animal.
Yeah, put down. Going. It's not fucking murder.
Fuck that.
Oh, you missed Tommy on the podcast.
World,
yeah, I guess I do too, but I also like Chad on the podcast, so... I don't know. The real dynamic is Clown and Keem. Tommy was a good addition, and Chad's also a good addition to that, but the main thing is Clown and Keem, and if either of those go, the baited podcast isn't that good. That's why I'm not a huge fan of the baited podcast episodes with, like, Andy, Chad, and Keem, because they're just not as funny in my opinion. But in general, they really should upload more baited, like, whether it has Tommy or not. Who wants PewDiePie on baited? That'd be awesome. They need to get more guests on baited, too. But not... They shouldn't get guests like, what was it? No Jumper who went on? Like, that podcast I didn't really like that much. I want real drama people on, like H3, iDubbbz, RiceGum. Wasn't RiceGum gonna come on baited so many times, but he just ends up, like... He ended up bailing on them? I'm pretty sure RiceGum was gonna be on baited at one time. Get T-Series on baited. Hell yeah, dude. Gotta hear the other side. I'm fucking tired of going to bed. Okay, thanks for stopping by, though. I definitely appreciate it, and I appreciate your donation. I hope I can do more streams for you in the future, but let's keep watching this.
In the world, you can go murder your animals. We don't. We don't do that. We're Keemstars. We don't do that.
We're Keemstars?
Sick fucker.
It's abysmal.
Yeah, well, you know what? The quality of your life has sucked your whole entire life, so go off yourself, Clown.
Well, I'm not deaf, blind, and running around
I'm
in
actually
circles,
a bit Dutch
though
myself.
That is the perfect analogy for your YouTube career.
You're in a third world nation, Drakenov tranny. What the fuck? I can't even talk, I'm so angry. I'm sorry to our transgender viewers. Tranny is the wrong term, and I apologize. I shouldn't have said tranny. I meant trans person.
There are only two genders. Both of you shut up. Just stop. Okay, we're here to talk about the gambling problem. All right. You good? You haven't spoken in a couple days. You thought you'd had to have a little beef, a little bit of a fight before we started. You good now?
Shut up, little dick.
Back to gambling, okay? The problem isn't with the websites or whether or not they're rigged. The problem was that T. Martin and who was the other guy, Pro Syndicate, promoted the website without disclosing that they had ownership or stakes in the company, and that's what caused the uproar. It's no different to me shoving down my merch down someone's throat to buy them.
Stop letting Chad distract you from the fact that my dog is the 10th oldest dog in the world.
It's cool, man. Good to know that I helped make your content better for everyone. Hell yeah, dude. I always appreciate everyone in the comments. I'm actually gonna make a video real quick. I'm not real quick, but I'm gonna upload a video soon talking, showcasing some of your guys' comments. Because the comments is 100% the main reason why I do this. Like, your guys' like reaction and insight to the drama is really like interesting. I love Keem. He's a savage. I agree, man.
His quality of life is going to be what an old person's quality of life is. That's a part of life.
No, I would say worse because it's blind.
Back
it's
to talking
deaf,
about the dog, dude.
It's bumping into things. It's scrounging for shit on the floor.
No, he's not, because he's walking and he's moving and he's eating and he's drinking.
What is that?
All right? His nose still works.
Keem, it's not just that he's old. It's that he's practically a vegetable.
Vegetables don't do that. What are you saying? Shut up, clown. Or Chad, continue with whatever you want to talk about, your forced topic upon us. Go.
It's not forced. It's what the episode
What do you mean
is
the
about.
forced topic? We started the podcast so we could talk about it.
All right. Go.
What else you want me to say?
Yeah, Keem
they're
does
out here
fuck up
trying to pay their
sometimes,
bills. I
but
don't
it's
give a fucking
entertaining.
Jake Paul or RiceGum
The dog
promoted
lost
some
its own
gay-ass
tail? Jeez.
unboxing website.
Well, I think that promoting gambling websites in general is
Oh
absolutely...
yeah, his religious rant. Oh my god, that shit was weird. That shit was so weird. I think I should watch that again. I kind of want to like talk about it more. I'm thinking of making a video talking about Keemstar soon, but I know that Keemstar watches my videos, so I'm like a little hesitant because I know the second I say something like extremely bad about Keem, he's just gonna fucking pop off on me, and I don't know if I want that hassle. But I'm thinking of like making a video talking about him. Keemstar equals triggered. Thanks for dropping by, X Money. Definitely appreciate it. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
The main argument that I've
it's
seen
fun too.
people make against Jake Paul and RiceGum is that they're promoting it to their very impressionable young fans. And that is true, you know, their main...
Yeah, Keemstar, I don't know if he watches all of the vids, but I know he's known about my channel. Like, okay, here's a pro tip, guys. If you want Keemstar's attention, make a video and put Keemstar in the title and just talk about Keemstar in any capacity. He will 100% watch that video. So my first commentary video was a year ago. It was on Aiden projects and like Chubbs and the whole like situation surrounding that, and I had Keemstar in the title and thumbnail. Keemstar saw that video when it was like at 200 views or something, like pretty low amount of views, because right now I think it topped off at like 7K. And he started DMing me on Twitter. He's like, "You're retarded, blah 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 blah." And then ever since, like every once in a while, I see him like comment on a video, but then like delete the comment like a minute later. And it's him just trying to like find a reason to hate on the video, but then he realizes like, "Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't post that," and deletes it. Even on the last live stream, around the end of the live stream, he came in and then had a deleted message in the chat. I'm like, what the fuck did he say? So I feel like he's trying to like dissect my channel and try to find something bad to say about me, which is why I'm a little hesitant to criticize him. Although I'm not going to never criticize him. It's just like something in the back of my head.
demographic consists of very young children. I think the issue that I have with this argument is that even though they've probably got more than most in terms of these young fans...
Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off, Clown. I'm sorry to cut you off, but real quick. The reason why you're saying promoting gambling sites is fine is because...
He might put you on Drama Alert? No. He interacts with small channels all the time. But he doesn't put them on Drama Alert. Like, Keemstar is kind of like me in a way where he, like, digs really deep into drama, even, like, if the numbers are low. He only reports stuff on Drama Alert if it's about a big channel, but he's definitely always looking at little channels and seeing what drama's going on in smaller communities, and sometimes he talks about it on Twitter. It's something I like about Keem. He's very involved in the community, even if he doesn't report everything on Drama Alert. It's definitely... But I do have some respect for Keemstar. Like, he does do a lot of stupid shit, and I'm not gonna agree with him always 100% of the time, but he's definitely, like, respectable in a lot of ways. I think he's kind of jealous. He thinks you will replace him probably, maybe. I mean, he thinks Kavos is going to replace him, which I really disagree with. I don't think my channel really replaces his. I'm kind of, because I'm only really focusing on the drama about him, and he never talks about his own drama on Drama Alert. And when I'm branching off into other topics, I'm usually going to talk about smaller drama. Like, I'm talking about the RiceGum thing right now, but this is a live stream, not a video. And, I might make a video on it, I'm not sure. But I'm also going to focus on smaller things. Like, I talked about Quentin Reviews, which is not a drama he promoted on Drama Alert, and I don't know. I've also talked about Mumpty Jones, which I guess is starting to turn into a bigger drama, and then I was in the drama with Pokemon, which wasn't talked about on Drama Alert at all. Name the Keem video, The Complex Mind of Keemstar. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into Keemstar psychology, and I have a pretty good grasp on it just because I've been watching him for so long, and like I pay so close attention just for videos on this channel. Just fucking talk about him, and then you'll be much bigger. Kinda has to put you on it. I don't know. My goal isn't really to put myself on Drama Alert. I'm never gonna say no to a Drama Alert invite, but dab for 2 hours. Yeah, let's make a Mr. Beast video where I just fucking dab for 2 hours. Boo, why is everyone ranting about, hey everyone, we ranting about Keemstar? Yeah, I'm just talking with the chat. We're trying to I'm watching through this baited podcast, but it's taking a while, because I really love talking with you guys in the chat. It's definitely why I enjoy doing these live streams. But welcome, Mellow Online. Nobody can replace him. Everyone must be themselves, or himself. Yeah, everyone should be themselves. I don't know. Some people are getting, like, really copycatty on YouTube because, like, I don't know, they see one person succeeding and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing, but you really gotta be yourself and try and do something unique. That's what I'm trying to do with my channel. I talked about Blax, Keem, Pokey in one of my vids. Did not get a lot of views. Maybe I didn't put enough tags. Maybe it is about the tags. Like, because I do see good YouTube videos, but their tags and titles aren't very good. And I feel like I've mainly grown based off, like, utilizing good tags and thumbnails and titles rather than, like, the content I make. But I don't know. I think my content's still pretty good. Just put me in Drama Alert for 10 hours. Oh my god. Just like a Mr. Beast video. Hey, what's up, Multi-ASMR? Okay, let's continue watching this.
We promoted a goddamn gambling site on here. We promoted SkinHub.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. I want to read this. Will say, while I have you here, respect for what you do, bro. You're doing good service to the community. Thank you so much, dude. I really hope so. Like, sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, am I really doing, like, a good thing? And I know it's kind of crazy, but to suggest that I'm not, but I don't know. I definitely appreciate the encouragement and the validation in that regard. Like, I know tags can get more views. Yeah, tags are very important. Your critical analysis videos are pro. Thank you, man. I always try to do my best. They sometimes do get a lot of dislikes because I feel like some of the opinions I make are controversial, but I hope that I do bring my point across even if people disagree with it. That's kind of my main goal. Like, I don't want everyone to agree with me because I think people should think for themselves, but I just want to bring my point across. I bet Blax has nightmares about ASMR. Not a huge fan of ASMR, but I understand why people like it. Okay. Let's keep watching.
It wasn't a scam. We didn't promote it in the same way, like at all. But ultimately, we did take money for promoting a very similar sort of website, and we did that multiple times.
So, can we, in good conscience, call out RiceGum and Jake Paul if we've done something similar?
But that's exactly my point. You're going on Twitter criticizing RiceGum, Jake Paul, perhaps doing an interview with RiceGum, when we've done a very similar sort of thing, is a little bit fucking hypocritical on your part. Or am I wrong?
Well, I mean, they're just in the wrong, but now I'm thinking to myself, like, were we in the wrong?
Well, I've already said that I don't have a problem with promoting gambling websites. And I'm very surprised that this is the first time you've made this comparison, especially...
Okay, this is what I'll say to this part. the problem with the mystery box website is not that it's a gambling website. People keep talking about, oh, it's gambling for kids, it's gambling for kids. That is not the main issue. The main issue is that if you do win these prizes, you don't get them shipped to you. And some of these prizes are literally stuff they can't give out, like $250 million houses. Like, the website is a fraud 100%. All you do is put in money and you get absolutely nothing in return, no matter what. No matter what. And that is the issue. It's not the gambling aspect of it. And the fact that people are talking about the gambling aspect of it, I think kind of distracts from the main issue, which that is, like, Jake Paul and RiceGum promoted a website to their fans, regardless of their age, that will just suck in, take their money, and not give them anything in return. That's 100% what they did. They just promoted a scam. And that is the issue. And everyone's ignoring it and just saying, oh, gambling for kids, gambling for kids. That's not the main issue. And I feel like by talking about gambling for kids, it's letting RiceGum make these type of response videos where they're like, oh yeah, but this, and this. And he's right, but he's ignoring the main issue. But again, you can't blame him because the people who are making the response videos are also ignoring the main issue. Which is something I kind of want to talk about in my own video, making it, about the situation. But yeah, I don't know. I just hate the gambling to kids narrative because I feel like it distracts from the main point.
Especially considering I pointed it out to you on Twitter.
I think people just need to stop, like, softballing the topic and just say it's gambling. Like, that's essentially all it is. And in this day and age, there's gambling in every single game. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it unboxing. League of Legends, instead of buying a skin outright, you have a chance of paying half the price and getting something higher. It's gambling. Gambling is everywhere in every single game. It's what keeps most games alive.
Let's give some background for the viewers. So basically,
Can't
the
get $1 million
CSGO
mansion
sites,
for $20.
all right,
I know,
where you would
crazy.
gamble skins, they got kind
yeah,
of
okay, here's the problem. Like, it's obvious that it's a scam. And the reason people are bringing up the children aspect is that children can't tell it's a scam, but adults can. And that's the main issue, not the fact that it's gambling for kids. They do not give a fuck they're rich. I actually agree. They are doing... Jake Paul and RiceGum are doing this because they know they can get away with it and it's free money. They were offered over $100K to promote this website. $100K, that's a lot of money. Okay? And it's either, do you care more about $100K or do you care more about the integrity of telling the truth to your fan base about a scam? And they care more about the money. Now, I guess I can't blame them, but you should call, I mean, they're right to be called out for it. At the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. We're just discussing drama and having fun here, but that's kind of how I see it. Did they ever highlight the mansion in their videos? Not necessarily, but they did highlight other items, and you don't get anything from the website. You don't get anything. They don't send you AirPods. They don't send you Yeezys or whatever. They don't send you any of that shit. And when RiceGum and Jake Paul unboxed the stuff, like, I'm pretty sure one of the shoes that RiceGum got from the website wasn't even the right type of shoe. I think they just took their own items from their house and put them in boxes and unboxed it. It's my birthday. I'm trying to get 320 subs, so could you help me out? Yeah, guys, everyone, go sub to the Crafty J. Click on his channel from the chat and check out his videos. He might make some good stuff, and it's his birthday, so it'd be pretty cool if you guys go check him out. The CSGO situation isn't comparable because Mystery Brand is straight up scam and CSGO loves it. Exactly. Now, the problem with CSGO Lotto is that they were the owners of the website, so they rigged it and they were promoting it in kind of like a fake way. They were basically saying like, oh, you have a higher chance than you actually do. And that was the issue with that. And then the issue with this is that it's a scam. So they're similar scenarios, but they're two separate issues that people are... That I personally think is wrong with it. Everyone's saying gambling for kids, and that's what they're criticizing, but I don't think that's too great of a criticism.
Shut down by Valve, and a lot of them have switched to mystery boxes, where
Jake
the
does know
mystery
his audience,
boxes
and he knows
have,
he can get away
like, you
with
know,
it.
hype beast stuff in it, Supreme sweatshirts, sneakers, and you know, you pay X amount of dollars to open up a box, and hey, you might win a sweatshirt. Now you can sell that sweatshirt or sneakers or whatever you get, an iPhone, back to the site so you have more money to gamble with, or you can request to have that item mailed to your house.
Okay. So you're saying Jake and Rice don't own the website? Because I thought they did. They don't. They don't, but it was rigged. They were... I'm pretty sure the website helped them rig it, so it's kind of the same deal. But they don't... I don't think they own it. I don't think it makes much of a difference,
recently,
though.
RiceGum and Jake Paul have promoted this to their young fan base.
Oh,
and come to
I
find
missed
out...
Yeah, I did miss your message. Let me read it real quick. I think if you don't say your community's main age and then you are clueless about the community's age, you can easily get away with it. Yeah, I agree, man. I 100% agree. I like how shitty the mysterious person is drawn. Yeah. Okay, let's try and actually get through this to like some extent.
Is that a proven thing? Is it actually a proven scam?
Yeah. No, it's proven, and this is why it's proven to be a scam.
See, this is
one of the items that you can win is a $250 million mansion in LA. But if you look up that mansion, it's actually $180 million, and it's for sale. So they don't own it. They're not giving it away. It's literally for sale right now. Another way it's a scam.
Yeah,
there's three ways it's a scam, but here's another reason. It's like $20 or something for a chance to win a Ferrari, and then it's got like a 0.1% chance of winning it or something, or 0.01, something like that. And somebody did the math, and they figured out that if they were legitimately giving away a Ferrari, that in order for them just to break even, it would be $7,000 per box, not $20. And then the third reason why it's a scam is that so many people have won items from this site that Jake Paul and RiceGum promoted that never received the items. So, you know, they claimed, hey, okay, I would like to check out this sweatshirt, these sneakers, this
goodbye,
iPhone, mail it to me.
I appreciate you staying for a bit longer, even though you didn't have to.
People
a lot of these websites don't have open source, so you can't actually see how that gambling algorithm works. Some websites do have them, which make their information public to people, which are the ones that I guess are the most trusted in some sense.
Yeah, and SkinHub had that in place, right?
But yeah, they had that. That's what SkinHub had. But if you look at the odds, either way, the odds are just ridiculously fuck. They're just all bad odds, and people don't know that. Like any house rules of gambling, it's like a 48% chance. Like house always wins, but it's by the tiniest amount. These websites take home way more than that 2%. Way more than that 2%. But, I've played on these websites, not only SkinHub, I've played on a few of the websites back in the CSGO days when I used to collect skins. And now I've even tried out a couple of these websites just to try my luck to win a pair of shoes. Never won, lost my money. But I knew the risk going into me because the risk was disclosed to me. And I feel like if people want to promote these websites, go for it. But just disclose the risk.
What you don't understand is that there's so many kids that watch even us, right? But especially Jake Paul and RiceGum. Basically, RiceGum's audience would be, I would say, maybe 16 to 14. 16 to 14. Jake Paul, you're probably talking about 10 or 12.
Well, the content's very, very similar, so you would have thought that it would attract the exact same demographic. No?
Well, because Jake Paul was a Disney star and he promotes his videos as childlike content, where RiceGum, he doesn't promote his videos as child content. Regardless, in both scenarios, I don't think either one of them should be promoting gambling to kids. But at the same time, a similar company offered me $100,000 to promote something. Basically, all these sites are the same now. So the one that we're talking about, Mystery Box, the one that offered me the dough, which I don't want to say.
Oh, so it was a different company. It wasn't the same one that RiceGum and Jake promoted.
Yeah, it was. But, I did talk to some YouTubers behind the scenes because a bunch of YouTubers got offers, but they didn't take them. And one of them being Tanner Fox, I can say his name because he publicly said it on Twitter. He was offered $100K from the same company, Mystery Box, and a few other YouTubers that I can't say because they told me privately they were offered even more, a lot more. The money is so ridiculously high. It's hard to say no. I mean, you know how much I love money. I'm sitting there looking at the frickin'...
The weird thing about Keem sticking up for RiceGum is that, I understand because it's his friend, but with the Cavos situation that happened recently, it's just you stuck up for Cavos because he was your friend, but as soon as you didn't want to be his friend, you, criticized him for stuff that you wouldn't criticize him for in the past. It's just I feel like RiceGum has this Keemstar pass where Keemstar isn't gonna shit on them, but I don't know how long that pass will last, man. I feel like if Keemstar wasn't friends with RiceGum, he'd go way harder. Can't wait for the fat people discussion. Oh boy, I love it when they talk about fat people on Baited. Dude, Baited's so funny when they argue.
You know, 6 figures, and I'm like, I'm sweating.
I mean, when it's 500 grand, it's not really a difficult decision, is it?
It's where your moral compass is and how far you're going to go. And like you said, we've promoted them in the past.
Is Jake Paul and RiceGum bad people for doing this?
No, I think they're idiots. They got big, large amounts of money waved in front of them and they took it. And I understand.
You think they're idiots? I think Jake Paul and RiceGum are smart for taking this because they knew they could take the money and get away with it to at least a small degree. Like, yeah, maybe RiceGum would lose, I don't know, 3,000 subs, a couple thousand subs, but I think the money's worth that, you know? My New Year's resolution starts today, as it's week back to school and colleges. I wish you luck on your schooling, man. That shit can be difficult and really annoying to get through.
Understand why they did it. I just think they're dumb. They're dumb. They have no credibility. They're not smart people. They have a track record for not being smart. I don't think they did it with the intention of manipulating their young audience into gambling. They just got a large sum of money waved in front of them, and they took it without thinking. And now that they've done it and they're getting criticized on it, I bet you they're all sitting at home right now going, fuck, I wish I could take it back, but I kind of can't. You know, the damage is done.
Well, they can. They can just take the money they got from the sponsorship and donate it to charity. I mean, you'd have to be a really petty, sad bastard to not be okay with that.
What I would do if I was RiceGum or Jake Paul or whatever is I would delete the video and I would just upload a video and say, you know what? There was a lot of money waved in front of me and I took it and I'm sorry for that.
Apology videos are bad.
I think these guys are stupid. I think RiceGum and Jake Paul are doing exactly what they should in their selfish scenario. If I were in the scenario and I was a selfish-minded person, which I'm personally not, but if I were in their scenario and selfish-minded, I would do the exact same thing. They're getting away with it. They pretty much are. Like, the criticism isn't hitting them that hard. They're still gonna have a fan base, they're still gonna have their platform, and they're gonna make a bunch of money in the process. I think they're smart. That's just my opinion.
Bad ideas unless you're actually apologetic, which, let's face it, they're fucking not. But if the only reason they need to do that is, and again I reiterate, that they have young and impressionable fans.
Yeah, you can say that about anyone, Clown, but with them in particular, it's proven. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's YouTube statistics. No, every meetup they have is a bunch of kids, like, in their teens, if 12 and under even. Like, if I have a meetup of people who haven't recognized me, they're usually very old teens, like 17, 16, or people that are my age or older than me. I don't go to meetups or events and get swamped by fucking kids.
Chad, I agree with you 100% that, like, you know, their fan base is definitely kids, right? But, dude, I just went to, on New Year's Eve, I went to a skating rink for a ball drop in a nearby town. And, like, these young kids just kept coming up to me, Keemstar, can I take a picture with you? And they were like, dude, like 13, 14, like...
Yeah, because a lot of your fans are very much on the young side.
But also, at the same time, and I know you're going to be like, oh, bullshit, there's older people that come up to me. There's people in their 40s that come up to me.
I don't fucking doubt it, but we are talking about the majority here, right?
And what I'm trying to tell you is the majority of my fans are in the, like, junior, senior, high school, or college kids. Those are the majority. If we're going to talk about the majority.
Do not see that.
They are, because those are the type of people that hit me up more often. I'm telling you about, you know, an instance where I was shocked that these young kids were watching me, right? Because normally it's older people that come in.
Also, you got to take into account when it comes to what effect and what impression you have on people. Their impression mainly hits younger kids. What kind of person is going to go admit to, oh yeah, I watched Logan Paul, I watched Jake Paul? These people aren't going to go to their meetups. I'm sure there are older people that watch Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but they're not going to watch their video and grab their advertisement and jump to it because they're going to be like, I need to go check out this website, I need to buy this merch to make Jake Paul and Logan Paul like proud. No, people that are buying products that are advertising those videos are the kids. I feel like people that are buying my products that are advertising tweets and Instagram aren't kids, and I've seen that with Instagram. People that buy my merch and clothes are all over 18. Not with Jake and Logan Paul. Every time you see their merch being retweeted, It's by a group of kids in like primary school or high school, 15, 14, 13, 12, all wearing Yeezys.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that kids are fan of drama, because I'm 21. I'm a fan of drama, and there's a lot of other people, older people, that are fans of drama as well. I think that just with RiceGum and Jake Paul in particular, their content is very like upbeat in your face, like, what up guys, look at all this money I have, dude, look at this cool thing that we're doing, and it's very catered to kids, and their merch is catered to kids too. But with anything for views, it's a lot more adult humor and a lot more like sarcasm and just chilling with the boys, and I'm not surprised by what he's saying here. Sup Josh, I'm trying to sleep but it's impossible, so I woke up at 4. Well, I'm glad at least I have something to entertain me with while you have insomnia. That shit sucks. Believe me, I know, man.
People that buy my clothes, shout out to shirts with the Z.cool, use code views 10% off. People that buy those clothes are usually my age or my demographic.
And they smell like fish.
Why do they smell like fish?
They just stink. They have bad hygiene.
He's just assuming they're sweaty neckbeard nerds. No, Keem, ignore it. I don't want to make that argument. My point is, the most impressionable audience, and has been proven on YouTube, the people that are most impressionable and more likely to buy a product if you shove it down their throat are kids with the merch. Who was the big forehead bitch that sold heaps of ribbon bows to kids? What's her name?
Oh my god, don't be talking like that about her. She's like a little kid. She's 15.
Yeah, she's a little bitch. She's gonna turn into a monster when she's older.
God, oh my god. Fuck you, Chad. Dude, you can't say that about like
I love how blunt Chad is.
I can call kids whatever I fucking want. Alright? My niece is a little shit. They're spoiled little brats.
I know, but that's wrong. You don't say that about like a little girl. That's fucked.
I can.
No, fuck you, Chad. That's fucked. Don't do that.
Alright, Keem. I don't 100% disagree with you, but you do the same thing all the fucking time.
You do.
I mean, that's different. They started it.
Oh my god!
They started it. They started it. If some 15-year-old little bitch starts talking shit to me, she's gonna get it back. But JoJo Siwa didn't do shit to Chad.
Actual fucking
Can you do something about Tiger?
It's not hypocritical.
Aren't these messages like automatically hidden? Or it gives me an option to hide them. Yeah, I'll hide them. Yeah, okay. There you go. But you can still chat if you want, Tiger. But if you post spam, I can like delete some messages. So, but you're still free to talk, man. Nothing against you. Okay.
One second.
Listen,
stop.
Clown,
Speaking
clown,
about
clown,
this is why I think she's bad.
I'm talking, you son of a cunt. If somebody fucking winds up Chad, starts talking some major shit to him, I don't care if they're 12, 13. I don't care. He can fire back at him, right? But you shouldn't be slinging shit at, especially like a teenage girl. Like, come on.
Okay, we're talking about shoving products down kids' throats. She did the exact same thing. She got up in front of kids and their parents going, "You there with your MasterCard? We take debit, we take credit. Come here and buy your kids all my gay shit. Yay!"
What the fuck was that impression, Chad?
I'm sorry,
I know, that's stupid.
Taiwanese hooker.
Transgender hookers.
I'm sorry, I cannot like a personality. I'm allowed to. I don't care how old, what gender, what race, where they're from. I can hate someone.
Yeah, but she's making actual products, right, that little girls like to buy. I mean, my daughter has JoJo Siwa bows, and she loves them.
If I had a daughter, and she came to me and said, "Can you buy me a JoJo Siwa?" Punch her in the face. Okay.
You're gonna be a wonderful father.
Yeah, that made it better. That really made it better, Chad.
Actually, funny story, completely off topic. My niece called me one day and said that she watched Jake Paul, so I didn't buy her a Christmas present this year.
What the?
Is time up? Can I get off this show?
I'm serious.
Time up my ass. We've only been going 20 minutes.
It's my recording says 30.
Yeah, bro, it's not time up. We keep going. I've made my point. Anyway, now that we've covered the gambling thing, let's talk about stuff we've been doing in our lives.
I wonder if Chad is about to promote his own show. I wonder.
No, I was wondering what you guys are doing. I'm sorry that my podcast is doing amazingly well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, they barely brought up the fucking gambling thing. In terms of like the topics they cover, in terms of like how in depth they went with the gambling thing, they really just scratched the surface with this podcast. I was expecting some more in-depth discussion. I love the banter between these guys, but if they wanted to make an episode specifically on the mystery box thing, I think they really dropped the ball in terms of what they could have talked about. but I'll continue watching this anyways.
You guys.
I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna participate in this bullshit of you just shilling your own shit. You've already promoted your clothes.
I'm not
now you're
my
promoting
shit.
your
talking,
podcast.
I'm talking
You're
about
just a
hanging out.
whore. You're just literally a fucking
Be happy for
whore.
your mate.
No,
Yeah, what the
I
fuck,
would
bro?
be. I would be happy for my mate if he didn't just like say, "Oh, JoJo Siwa pushing her bows," and then he literally pushes his shit.
I wasn't
as much
gonna
as he
promote
possibly
my shit. I
fucking
was gonna
can
sit here and talk about my
24/7. You're just a
Christmas,
walking,
alright? But
talking,
okay, you can just
fucking
assume the worst,
hypocrite.
Tim.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. I've been hitting you guys up forever
Yeah, I agree,
to do a
multi ASMR.
podcast, and when it's convenient for
Oh,
you
Beta
people
Podcast ended
to
a
go promote
million
and
times,
shill
but
your
then they just
stupid
keep bringing it
shows
back.
or your stupid shirts
One day
or
they'll be
whatever the fuck
consistent.
you
I
want.
hope. I hope.
Your
One day.
relevancy, because you're fucking irrelevant. No one cares about you anymore because you only upload once a century, you cunt. Shut up. Fucking RiceGum owes you 10 grand, and this was an opportunity for you to shit on him.
I wasn't even going to mention it, and I haven't.
No, but this is a reason for you to shit on him.
Have I really been that critical?
None of us have actually.
Not
and it's
yet.
just classic Keemstar. He says something, there's no reasoning behind what he's saying. He's just going to say it and hope people believe what he's saying. But you're right. RiceGum does owe me 10 grand.
Yeah, we know.
I hope YouTube would die tomorrow.
Not see,
I
you
don't
brought
hope
it up.
that. God.
I just wanted to spend the last 10 or 15 minutes of this podcast being positive with each other and talking about our accomplishments and our goals for this year.
My New Year's resolution is to upload at least 10 times this year.
What about you, Keem? What's your New Year's resolution?
I think I'm going to try to get into shape. And
Clown is not gonna upload 10 times this year. If he does, really good on him, man. Gonna congratulate him. But like, he's gonna upload like maybe 3 times at the most. Let's be honest here.
And then I do want to try to reach 8 million subscribers before 2020.
I want to start the Cold Ones brand off and make more videos. I don't know about weight. I'm kind of happy with my weight. I could lose
8
weight, but
million
it's not a
subs.
goal. That tweet
big
that
goal.
Boogie did with you about like witch hunting and calling people out for being fat was the dumbest thing I've seen on Twitter in so long.
I didn't
King
think
might
it
get
was
5
wrong.
million,
No, it's
6
fucking
million by the end of the year.
stupid.
not
It's
8.
so fucking dumb. You don't. That's not how you promote like body positivity to people who get weight. You don't witch
Well,
hunt
welcome
them,
back,
bro.
X Money.
Only
Sorry
fat
you
people
can't fall
cry
asleep.
about that. No skinny person's going to be like, oh, what you did is wrong.
Boogie's cried about the exact same
He's
thing.
fat. He's fat. But he's
Yes.
fat.
You don't know this person. You don't know that their intention is either just completely fat shaming you or looking out for you. When you guys call me fat, I go, okay, he's worried about my general health. I think he makes me. Maybe
Let me
wants
know
to
when you're
lose
done
weight.
talking.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Let me
every
know
time
when you shut
talk
the
about
fuck up so
something,
I can-
you never give it any background, and we're on a goddamn podcast, so the viewers just confused. They have no idea what you're talking about. So basically, let me give you some background. Kid behind the camera is a YouTuber that has I think a couple million subscribers, and for like 10 years straight, he's pulled like 100,000 views a video. And recently, his videos haven't been getting that many good views. And he reached out to me for advice, and I said,
Oh, right, so you're just going to steal my advice and then claim it as your own?
"What?
We were in the same call, or do you not remember this?
I don't listen. You're getting distracted. I'm trying to give people background. Listen, just shut up."
You just danced around the subject. I don't know why you had to bring Kid behind the camera into the point that I was trying to bring up of your.
The whole point of the story, you fucking
There's
moron.
no story behind
You're
it. There's
actually
no
retarded.
story behind it.
There is a story behind it.
No.
What are you saying?
Boogie made some fucking gay
We
tweet
need
about
Why
content
did he
on
make
our
the tweet?
guy.
Why did he make the tweet? Why did he make the tweet? Why did he make the tweet, Chad?
Why did
Chad,
he make
why
the
did he
tweet?
make the tweet?
Why
did he
am I
make
getting
the
hate?
tweet?
Why
Yes,
did
it
he
is,
make
because
this?
that
Why
is
keep
what the
repeating himself?
backstory is, you fucking retard.
No one gives a fuck about the backstory.
Yeah,
the point
they
is he
did, because you
tweeted
don't
it.
understand why he made the tweet.
People don't want to know why my cock and balls are small. They just fucking are.
That's point. The what?
I'm just
First of all,
making a
you didn't
weird
explain
analogy.
what Boogie's tweet was, and you didn't explain why he tweeted that. You're an idiot.
I did. I said that he
Yeah, the
started
backstory
witch
is
hunting
kinda
fat people. One
unnecessary.
of his gay tweets.
That
I
doesn't
didn't wanna
explain
give-
the tweet. That doesn't
Why did he
explain
make
the
the
tweet.
tweet?
That doesn't
That-
explain the tweet.
He
Well,
said
he
it 3
deleted
times
the
in a
tweet, so
row.
it doesn't matter.
So I told Kid behind.
I disagree with you. Keem's why am I getting hate video was good. Okay, so I did briefly criticize that video in my Deji video, and I said like this is even worse than the why am I still getting hate. But I don't think that video is bad. The main reason I said it in that way is because like other people think it's bad, and I was trying to say like if people think that's bad, then like the Deji parents video is worse. But personally, I don't think the why am I getting hate video is bad. I do think it's funny in a way because like why am I still getting hate? Like the way he says it is just so memeable. But the video itself, like, I mean, he was under a lot of shit, and I think it's justified.
Behind the camera, I told him, I go, here's another idea. You can have a bet with Boogie2988 on who can lose the most weight. Let's say both of you put $5,000 in. You could even have fans donate to the pot to make the pot big. So Boogie responds and he says, hey, he says this on Twitter. He goes, anybody, all right, that I think Keemstar has a good idea. Anybody that wants to enter into this weight loss challenge, 30-day weight loss challenge, let me know. Any other YouTubers, please tag them.
So are you participating in this one, Keemstar?
I thought about it, yeah.
All right, so if it happens, will you be a part of it?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Do you know what maybe means, you fucking retard?
Oh my God.
Why maybe? And why not
How he
yes?
gets so
The
fast.
tag bit was like, Keemstar says we should crowdsource a pot. That's all it said. It didn't say anything about no gay bet. I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I don't need some crowdsourced winning
Stop
pot to
talking.
motivate
I would
me
like to.
lose
I would
weight.
like
If
to
I'm gonna
talk to
lose weight,
the
Stop
audience for a
talking.
second.
Why? Because I'm right? No, because I'm right.
Dear baited audience, my name is Keemstar. As you notice over the last couple months, I've gotten a little, dare I say, chunky. I've been putting on some pounds. For a small donation of $5 a month, I will guarantee you I will be skinnier. And you won't
That's
just
so
be
stupid.
helping
Don't pay
someone,
people to be skinny,
but you'll
man.
be saving
That's so
someone.
dumb.
Please, everyone pay $5 per month for Keemstar to stop eating Tim Hortons biscuits.
Tim Hortons biscuits? What the fuck? Listen, Tim Hortons isn't in England. We don't have biscuits.
How about?
Are you
It's
joking?
called a muffin.
How do
it's
they
called
not
a
have
It's called a
biscuits?
muffin in America.
This is America, motherfucker. We eat donuts.
Well, they probably should get some biscuits in.
You British guy.
I can't believe they don't have biscuits.
Am I going to Tim Hortons every day for scones and tea?
Let me wrap this up with one more thing to say.
Biscuits.
How about you take that $5 a month and give it to a charity that will actually save a life, alright? YouTubers do not need the motivation of money
I
to
lost
lose
the sub.
weight. If you want to
Dude,
lose
I
weight, do
swear,
it for
this
yourself.
fucking live count, everyone trolls me with this live counter. Whenever I go live, people just unsub, man. It's fucking trolly. It's such a fucking troll, man. God. Whatever, dude. I enjoy doing these live streams, though. And hopefully you guys enjoying the few subs I've lost isn't reflective of the quality of the stream.
Oh, your friends around you and your family, okay?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Red Fox Comms? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
So basically, Keemstar is going to stop shoveling so much shit in his mouth for $5 a month.
Oh, guys, you
fucking-
guys, you should check out Red Fox Comms. He actually makes like pretty decent videos, and he comes out with them actually like relatively quickly too. Like his video talking about the RiceGum response came out so quick. I was just like, what the fuck? I just got done streaming. Good to see you're streaming here too. Yeah, I'm trying to do more streams like this. Maybe in the future I'll try to like make it more Tommy C styled where people call in. But right now I'm just kind of reacting to the baited podcast and my whole thoughts on like the RiceGum situation. Earlier I watched the video RiceGum did about H3, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, we're almost done here, so let's just finish up watching
Welcome.
No,
this.
hold on. Think about
It
this,
is
right?
literally a pig scam.
Hold on. Think about this, right? I'm trying to put myself in position of a viewer. Not all viewers. A bunch of viewers would probably be like, "Fuck you." They have the exact same opinion you have. 100%.
Streaming is my bread and butter. Video making used to be hard for me because all I'd want to do is stream. Yeah, actually for me it's the opposite. Like making videos is my bread and butter, and then like streaming has always been like a bit difficult for me. I think I'm good at it, but like I don't know, it's been hard for me to like get in a rhythm of streaming. But I'm gonna try and like 2019. One of my New Year's resolutions is just getting like more in the habit of streaming. Whether it's like streaming to a small audience on Twitch, like just playing games, or streaming here with like a bit of a bigger audience, like just talking about drama. Just want to kind of like put myself out there a bit more, especially considering this channel is just like, you know, Twitter video compilations. I kind of do want to like inject my personality into the channel a bit more. Hopefully people stay for that as well. That's how it is for most people. I'm weird. I don't know. Some people it's the opposite. I've seen it go both ways. But I don't know, like, I don't know if I could ever start out streaming, because starting out streaming, I feel like it's so hard to gain an audience on Twitch. I feel like you need to gain an audience on Twitch, at least from my understanding, you need to, like, grow something somewhere else, like, typically on YouTube or Twitter, and then move it to Twitch. Like, I don't know how easy it is to become discoverable on Twitch. So that's just an issue I've been having. Oh, wait. Okay, see you later, Mango Tree. Oh, out? I'm out? I think you said I'm out. Exactly, man. I know. Dude, I wish there was an easier way to grow on Twitch, man. Because with Twitch, like, you have to put so much more time and energy into it. I mean, like, with YouTube, obviously, you, like, have editing and it takes a long time. But once something's up, like, you have something to promote to everybody. But with streaming, you just have to keep constantly doing it in order for people to see your content. And then it's like, you could promote streaming through making highlight videos, but I feel like you need an editor for that, because you just streams end up being so long, and it's really hard to compile it and make like a highlight video of it. And that's kind of what I wanted to do for my gaming channel for a really long time, but I don't know. I have to hire an editor or something, but I don't know how I'd go about doing that. I've been grinding on Twitch for a year and trying to transfer my YouTube audience there, but I'm nowhere near partnered yet. Yeah. I've been trying to do the same thing, man. It's hard. Or not, I wasn't grinding on Twitch. I'm trying to move a Twitch audience over. By the way, guys, if you do want to watch gaming streams where I talk to the audience in a similar way I am now, but I just play a game, you can follow my Twitch. But yeah. Don't like Twitch, YouTube rules. Yeah, Twitch. The Twitch staff is really weird, man. Like, I don't know. I like Twitch as a platform, but I feel like the staff is a bit sketchy, but I'm not even big enough to have that be an issue for me.
There's going to be viewers that are be like, I'm not paying for you to lose weight. Fine, totally fine. But the thing is that it would, in some cases, be entertaining for you as a viewer to go and put $5 in a pot so you can get the entertainment of watching some fat motherfucker transform into...
Dude, how is that entertaining, watching someone lose weight? I guess it's entertaining to an extent, but not to pay $5 to get someone to stop losing weight. Like, what? I feel like the only people who would pay for that are people who are legitimately concerned for their health. But, I mean, you shouldn't really be concerned for someone's health if they're not really willing to improve it unless they get monetary benefit from it. Like, I mean, if I could make money off being fat and then losing the weight, I'd probably try my hardest to get fat as fuck and then get money losing weight. I mean, it'd probably be a pain in the ass physically, but money's money. Although my metabolism is so fast, I don't even think I could get fat if I tried to. As a stream idea, that'd be good for a vlog series. I wouldn't want to see a fat ass workout. No way, dude. I don't know. Like, it's kind of been, I mean, we've already seen it a bit with Boogie. Like, he got the surgery and he's been shrinking slowly on all of his videos. And I guess that in itself is kind of gratifying to some viewers. But you shouldn't pay money for it. Like, God. That's so dumb, in my opinion.
Skinny motherfucker.
How is it entertaining to watch some dickhead go on a diet?
It's entertaining, and I know it's entertaining because there's so many videos, transformation videos.
Motivational, bro.
Yeah, motivational, and there's so many videos.
Well, you probably just don't understand what is and what isn't entertaining.
No, I do know what's entertaining. I know what's entertaining.
Clearly not.
I know what's entertaining, even when it's not entertaining to me, but I just know what entertainment is, and I know what, like, you know, I understand that someone fucking working out and losing weight is entertainment. I mean, look at the show The Biggest Loser.
It's just proof that Keem is just doing it for money and doesn't care. He's just doing it for money and doesn't care about his fans. I disagree. Keemstar interacts with so many, like, small people on Twitter. I think he genuinely, like, gets enjoyment out of interacting with the community. I don't know if, like, caring for his fans might be the right word, but he does definitely care about, like... Yeah, I'd say he cares about his fans, man. Maybe not in the same way other creators would. Like, I'm so grateful for what the fans gave me. I'm pretty sure he's very, like, selfish and self-absorbed in terms of, like, how he gained his growth. But I definitely think he cares about, like, the interaction he has with his audience.
That is entertaining.
But he also cares about money.
Yeah, but you'd have to pay for The Biggest Loser. It's free.
Oh yeah, The Biggest Loser is pretty funny.
I mean, he was offered, like, talking about back to the scam that RiceGum did. He was offered the money for the scam, but he cared more about the viewer trust than the money he would have gotten from the deal. Although he was super close to doing the deal, he literally put like a poll on Twitter like, should I do the scam deal or not? Yes or no? And people voted no, but like, if most people voted yes, maybe he would have done it, dude. Like, I don't know, he's really close to. So, I think it's kind of like a mix of both. He just wants to be entertained, and he knows some people like the entertainment he likes. Yeah, that's basically it. He's kind of like entertaining himself through doing this. That's definitely how I see him caring about his audience. Yeah, I understand, but just listen to him for a minute. He doesn't care about himself.
Just a fat bloke rolling around crying.
Well, would you pay $5 a month to watch Boogie roll around and cry and try to lose weight?
Oh, well, I'd pay for that. I didn't realize it was going to be that.
See? Thank you.
I'd rather put the $5 into a goddamn gambling website.
I'll give you.
No.
Shut up, Chad. You're just interrupting. Let me and fucking Clown talk.
Let
so
me
listen,
talk.
There
Let
was this
me
guy,
talk.
Wings
I love
Redemption,
how Keem
right?
is on this.
And he did
data
this. He
podcast,
raised
man.
money to do this weight loss thing. This is shit like 2011 or something. It was the most entertaining thing ever. Picking up these giant tires and working out at the gym. I mean, that shit was fucking entertaining, right? It is entertaining to watch really obese people try to get into shape.
So, just to confirm, we're going to get videos of Boogie rolling around in the wet grass like a sea manatee.
Yes, he's going to be picking up tires. He's doing all kinds of shit.
Well, yeah, I'd pay a lot of money for that.
That's a really tough one. I mean, I kind of want to say Red Fox Comps because he was in the chat earlier, and I do like his content, and I think he's underrated. But like in terms of most underrated, like the best quality, and it's like not enough views in the slightest. Oh my god, that's really hard to tell because there's a lot of really good small YouTubers. I don't know, man. But I feel like people who are underrated, like people who deserve the fame, will get it. They will get it eventually if they keep grinding. I think there's another channel called Unwanted Commentary. He kind of has like a static face as his like mascot or whatever. And he actually puts like a green screen like mask over his head and like has like static. And it's kind of cool, but he's a pretty okay YouTuber as well that I think is underrated and think will blow up, but yeah, I don't know. Underrated is really hard because I feel like anyone who's underrated just becomes, gets what they deserve eventually, as long as they like apply themselves correctly. There's so many underrated YouTubers. That's a really, really hard question.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was just going to be him talking about his diet and like emptying out his fridge.
I feel like AdSense is
someone who's underrated. I think Dead on Dave is super underrated right now. Just right now in particular. I don't know about his content in the past, but the interviews he's been doing recently, dude, that guy is so good at talking, man. Like I called him to his show earlier today, and I wasn't really like in a mood to talk or whatever. Like I was kind of like in the zone as I am now. But he the way he talks with people, it's just so easy to like reply and get it like in a conversation with him. And he's gotten a lot of good information out of some YouTubers. Like he did a Keemstar interview, he did a Colossal's Crazy interview, he's done an interview recently with Leon Lush and I'm Alex. Who else did he? He did one with Young Crip. I don't know. Dead on Dave is really good right now, really popping off. But he needs to get better tags and titles because he's definitely not getting the recognition he deserves, and he could definitely improve his tags. Cause like right now, if you type in, let me see, let me change my view real quick, my stream view. Maybe I should hide my live sub count. People are fucking unsubbing. Okay. So if you try to search Dead on Dave, I think I'll have to. Will my live stream fuck up if I switch my channels? I don't know. Because I've already searched up the video, so it might already be up, but, oh, there's a Quentin Reviews thing? Fuck, I need to watch that. God, what the fuck is with these thumbnails, dude? These fucking... I hate the red eyes in the thumbnails. It just bothers me. I don't know. Okay, Let me type this in. Keemstar interview. Okay, let's scroll down. Dead on Dave is down here, and Dead on Dave is only here because I click on him. The more you click on one video, the more, like, it will go up. So I guarantee if you haven't watched this video yet and you type in Keemstar interview, it won't come up. And that's because his tags are really not that good. Like, let me see. What's his tags like? There's way too much stuff in the description. Yeah, it's just talk show, live talk show, talk radio, YouTube. These are bad. These are good tags, but you need more. You need to jam-pack your video with tags. So now let me go to one of my videos, okay? Keemstar Kavos. See, top of the search results. Go into the video. Look at these tags, dude. These are very diverse tags. If you type, even if you type in virgin, this is such a stupid tag, you'll find it, dude. Like, some people, I know they angry type and they're like, oh, fucking Kavos is a fucking snake exposed by Keem. Top of search results. So, that's a little tag tutorial for you guys. Okay, let me see. For sure, I know for a fact I'm gonna blow up this year because I put a lot of effort into my content. Yeah, and you're super casual about it too. I think Tipster's gonna also blow up in, like, terms of, like, how you approach drama. It's very, like, laid back and, like, focused. And I think that's an important aspect. But people who put a lot of hard work, yeah, I feel it's just tags, man. Just go incognito. You need to teach me how this tag and titling shit works, Lamau, because all your videos are getting views on your channel. Yeah, I honestly just think it's because I tag it right. Like, I'm proud of the commentary videos I do, and I think they're good. But I think that I've blown up because of... Blown up. I don't even know if I've blown up in... I mean, that's subjective. Blown up relative to my previous place on YouTube. You guys know what I mean. But, like, it's just because of how I tag the videos and, like, the Twitter compilations I do is something people are interested in watching. And they don't necessarily click on my channel because of, like, oh, this guy has insightful commentary. Although I do hope that some people do sub for that. I'm gonna click on my video every time to get views. That's how I always do it. Nah, that's not how you do it, man. It's not about the views. Okay, so I talked about, I've already talked about this in depth on another channel I have where I just do random rants and I don't promote it at all. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if my view of the algorithm is correct because I haven't talked with any other YouTubers about it, but I feel like I've noticed patterns. Like, when you first upload a video, like, it's not, like, really popping off in the algorithm. You gotta wait for a bit. Like, the first couple hours when a video comes up, it's only really going to your subscribers. But then after it's up for, like, maybe 5-6 hours, YouTube, like, comes in and gives you, like, a chance for it to pop off in the algorithm. Actually, it's not 5 hours. Sometimes it can take, like, 2 to 3 days where a video has, like, a chance to pop off. And they basically, I feel like, after a couple days, they show your video in a couple of people's recommended. This is a theory, by the way. This is not 100% fact. But I feel like they show your video in recommended to a few people. And the more people click on that video in the recommended from the few samples that YouTube gives the video, it just pops off. It just blows up. So if you have a captivating title and a captivating thumbnail, it will pop off. And the tags are what, like, the algorithm tries to pick up to, like, put the video in recommended. That's just my theory. I'm not 100% sure on it, but that's kind of what I observed. You're in Discord, drag me into live, please. Okay, I mean, we don't really need to finish the beta podcast. It's almost over anyway, so let me see. Let me drag you in here. What's up, dude?
Yep. Yo, what's up?
Yo, how you doing, man?
Oh, this is cool.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Just to say hi.
Hey, what's up, dude? I appreciate you coming into the stream and watching, especially since a couple people are unsubbing. I don't know if everybody likes the stream or not, but...
I did notice that from the very start.
Yeah.
Just people unsubbing. Yeah, Oh, someone's waiting to call.
Oh, it's Augie. Okay, so do you mind if I move you down and then bring him up, or do you want to say something?
Yeah. Oh, I don't care, to be honest, but I'm the one that donated that £5, by the way.
Yeah, I saw, dude. I recognize your username. I appreciate it, man. And I've appreciated some of the comments you put in the chat. It's very nice to have people to talk to.
It's literally like 1:36 a.m. where I am right now.
Oh damn! You should probably try to go to bed, man. Like. Dude.
Yeah. Alright, man. Bye.
Okay, see you later, man. Okay. What do you think about Ice Poseidon? I think he's underrated personally. I don't know if he's underrated. He has a huge following, so I'm not sure if he's underrated. But I'm not really sure about Ice Poseidon. I don't watch him that much. Hello?
Oh shoot, there you go.
Hey,
what's going on,
dude?
man?
How you doing?
Yeah, I figured I'd call in. I didn't even actually know you were taking calls, and I saw that one guy, and I was like, yo, we'll pop in.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to do more of these taking calls on the stream because I think it's fun. I watched Tommy C and Dead on Dave, and I'm like, this shit sounds fun, so I thought I'd try it myself.
Yeah, I actually just did a stream, and I was taking some calls and stuff, and you know, it's funny because like half the guys don't even know how to use a microphone properly, so I just end up yelling at them.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun though.
Yeah. Like I called into Dead on Dave's stream and like I came in and I talked for a bit and I didn't think it was that remarkable. Like I was a bit out of it and then he's like, really good call, and I'm just like, okay. And then I see some of the other calls he gets and I'm like, yeah, I kinda can tell that he said it's a good call. Like anyone who just knows how to like create a proper sentence. Like yeah.
Yeah, basically. Oh my gosh. No, I know the exact feeling too, because I remember I called into Tommy C's program a while ago, and Tommy C has this like real strict policy or something. He's like, he doesn't think like kids should be on YouTube. And I don't agree with that at all. So I called into his show and I was like, yo, like, what about Turkey Tom? Because you're always promoting Turkey Tom, and then you have this thing, and he said to this day, he's like, it's like the second best criticism he's ever gotten. Period. And I'm just like, Jesus.
Whoa, really? God.
Yeah, I'm just like, I didn't think it was that much of a, you know, hard-hitting question, but apparently he was really impressed by it or something. So I was just like, all right then, but
yeah. Okay, here's the problem with Tommy C, because I felt a bit like, I feel like his personality that he portrays on the show is like super intimidating, to where like, I don't know if anyone would really be willing to like go on his show and like talk with him, because he just like fucking rants and screams, and it's part of the humor and the charm of the show. But like sometimes like I think I have a good like thing to say, and I'm kind of nervous to go in because I'm like, what's he gonna say? I don't know. But
yeah, it's hard. I was talking to Nick Diorio. He said kind of the same thing. He's like, yeah, in fairness, it is kind of a hard show to call into, but I think like you gotta like know Tommy if you're gonna call in. Like if you're just a random ass guy calling in, he's just like yelling and screaming, you're just like, yo, what the fuck is this? But you kind of have to like know like Tommy and how he is to like really call in and give a good call and stuff like that. And you know, I think that's like the charm. But I think like the thing with Tommy is there's a lot about what Tommy does on his channel that makes it impossible for him to grow.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like there's so much he could do. But like the way his channel is built, only the hardcore people are gonna watch, and like maybe someone who's like just curious and just becomes hardcore from watching it. Like he's like limited his ability to grow so much, and I feel like if you just made like proper videos or something, you should. What I always thought you should do is you should make a separate channel for commentary, do like consistent, like maybe not every day, but like consistent commentary, and then like those people go over to the podcast or something. But I think at this point, Tommy's just fine with where he is, and he doesn't really like intend to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. He could do a lot of things. He's not really like super approachable. I found like the one time I did have a private conversation with him, he did seem super approachable, but on his show, like he doesn't really show that he's that approachable. But with like the commentary video thing, like I don't even know if he could grow a fan base off of that, because like I feel like the charm of Tommy C is like kind of how he acts in a live stream. Like I don't know, like just being like crazy off the bat, and like in a more scripted like commentary setting, I feel like Tommy's just like, you know, any other commentator. I don't think he's like he could stand out too well in that format, but I'm not really sure. I mean, maybe he could, but
yeah. I just think with commentary, like the thing about commentary is we see this really the same people rise up over and over again. You know, like they all have the same personality, same accent. Like, you know, for a lot of people, there's so much like there's just so much similarity in the commentary community. So that's why, like, I think like someone like me and definitely for sure Tommy C would stand out. Just because like we're so different. Like, because like every commentator that, you know, British always jump into the moral. I don't give up. So like I'm just gonna sit there. I think drama's stupid, but I enjoy it. I'm just there to like, you know, talk shit on mic and then call it a day.
Yeah.
So I think like that's how, and like Tommy's like similar that way. So I think that's how like I think in 2019 there's gonna be a lot of commentators who are different and really stand out from the rest of the crowd. And Tipster, Tipster's definitely gonna blow up.
Yeah, for sure. His laid back, like you have this approach and Tipster also has this approach. Like this laid back approach to drama is really good because like I feel like people are tired of taking drama so seriously. Like people, like these other commentators are like, oh, this is such a bad thing that they're doing. But like sometimes you just need to like sit back, relax, and say like, haha, this shit's kind of funny, or like I don't know, like it's more about the attitude. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we always take things so seriously, especially after like 2016 and stuff like that. I think that it takes like someone, potentially. I'm not saying like like I'm some big hotshot, but like potentially someone like me or Tommy C or Tips or someone to just say like, hey, you know, this shit's stupid. Let's treat it like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that as well, but I've definitely fallen into the trap of like taking drama way too seriously, especially back in 2016, because I was always on Keemstar's side over Leafy. And like, if you were on Keemstar's side during that that drama in 2016, like holy shit, dude! Like, there's people who like barely even knew who Keemstar was, and you're like, I'm a fan of Keemstar, and they're like, doesn't he like fucking do all this evil shit? Isn't he like?
Oh, those are the days. I remember I go up to school because it was all I talked about because I was basically like a drama nerd or something back in those days. I mean, you have to remember. Cut me some slack here. I was freshman year. I thought drama was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So I would go up to school and I'd be like, oh my gosh, you see what Keemstar did or something? And people are like, yo, isn't that the guy who like says the N-word or something like that? And I'm like, no, listen here. And then I get into this whole lame conversation. Man, those were the days.
Yeah, dude. Like, holy shit. It felt like a real battle. It felt like there was real stakes. And I feel like people look back at 2016 and they're like, oh, the drama was so real back then. And it was, but like now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect, like, was it really that much more serious than something that could be going on now, like the RiceGum's scam, for example? Like, I'm not sure.
I feel like back in 2016, something like the RiceGum's scam would be like a huge fucking deal, but nowadays it's like, oh, RiceGum's into something now.
Yeah, and drama's so saturated, and like it becomes so fake. Like I feel like everybody, like back in the day when you made drama, it was like the wild west. You don't know what reaction the audience would have, but nowadays I feel like anytime somebody does something drama related, they know how the audience will react and they make their content accordingly. Like I don't think anything's a surprise necessarily.
Yeah, for real though. I mean, it's definitely like I still enjoy talking about it. I do a YouTube channel about it, so I kind of have to enjoy it to some extent, but it was definitely a different time back then, and I think it's taken like us this long to realize like, hey, there's still some fun in this left, you know?
Yeah, especially just like, I don't know, what I like about it is I like just the kind of like speculating or kind of like explaining to the audience like what the YouTuber might be thinking in a certain scenario, like why they might be doing what they're doing. Because like I feel like with every big YouTuber, like it's all about like portraying yourself to the audience in a certain way, and like I guess manipulation I feel like is kind of a nasty word, but it is kind of like, I don't know, manipulation, what a lot of YouTubers try to do with drama nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, there's manipulation to like everything is like, you could say like everything's like manipulated to a certain extent, like the way like you could say like Keemstar manipulates his audience by making them feel like what's happening with wrestling right now is more important than it actually is. For instance, it doesn't make it wrong. I mean, Keemstar's an entertainer, but I don't know. I feel like here's my thing about drama is after like 2016 things were interesting. 2017 things were fake, like wannabe Hollywood, you see these like wannabe Hollywood stars, try to rise up, and then we were like, yo, this ain't what we signed up for, and now we're starting to like it's starting to get just a little bit fresher again. Like for instance, with the RiceGum situation, like it's like basic stuff. It's like RiceGum promotes scam website, but there's like deeper stuff you can ask yourself here. It's like, yo, what is the mentality behind this? Like, is RiceGum really retarded, or is he like, was this like a planned move? Was this? There's just different things you can ask yourself, and I think now we're starting to see people, have a little more fun with it, because that's all that drama's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just something to have fun with.
I agree. And I definitely enjoy thinking about those aspects of drama, and that's kind of what I've been trying to focus on more recently, rather than like actually whether it's right or wrong. Because like at the end of the day, maybe he did scam a lot of people out of the money, but like I honestly think RiceGum and Jake Paul are smart for doing this. Like they knew they could get the money, like the 100+K from this, and not have that much fan backlash. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, what you doing on stream here? You said watching stuff. You just watching videos of the chat?
Yeah, I was just watching the RiceGum response to like H3 video, and then I was watching Baited podcast. I'm just talking with the chat, having some fun, discussing the drama.
How's the Baited one? I haven't caught it. I've been like out of town like all week, so I'm out of the loop. Was Baited good?
Not. I mean, it was good in terms of like the banter they had. I always love hearing Clown and Chad and Keem talk with each other, but in terms of like the actual what they talked about regarding the scam, I don't think it was super insightful. It was just kind of like there was some interesting opinions, but I don't think it was super like in depth or insightful.
Baited nowadays, like a lot of people say like, oh, it's like shit now. I don't agree. I think it's still a good show, but it gets like the best part of Baited is when they go off topic and they just start like bullshitting. Like that's the best part.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think Baited is good because of the hosts, not because of the content, the topics they talk about.
Yeah, and the thing is, it used to be the other way around, and I think that's what a lot of people are missing. But if you look at Baited objectively as a show, it's still one of the better podcasts out there, I'd say.
Yeah, the dynamic between Keem and Clown is really good. But I don't know. I feel like Baited was still good just for the hosts, even back in the day. Like, I would always watch Baited, not necessarily for the topics, but for the hosts as well. Like, with Tommy C, Keem, and Clown, I felt like it was still pretty entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. Chad's has, like, a weird dynamic. Like, I said I like the show, obviously, but, like, I feel like Chad, like, had, like, to spend, like, a few episodes, like, figuring out, like, what his role was in the show. Because, like, it's weird, because, like, in the original one, you had, like, the two celebrities, and then you had, like, the regular guy, like, the guy who was, like, the voice of the people, obviously, Tommy C. But with Chad, it's, like, the show doesn't work if there's, like, three main celebrities on the show. So, like, Chad was, like, this weird, like, middle ground of sort of celebrity hanging with the boys, but also, like, sort of, like, the common people. And I think, like, now, like, he's kind of really, like, found his place. It took a while for the show to, like, transition, right?
Yeah. We're far from the days where Chad says Tommy should die in the army, but...
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't care. I don't care what any of you guys say. I thought that was a good line.
I thought it was a good line too. Chad's definitely my favorite out of the three, and I personally like his individual content the most, just because of how blunt he is. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck, and he just says like shit how it is, even if it's like inappropriate to say or wrong.
Oh, those are the kind of people I hang out with. I mean, all my friends are basically like Chad, in the sense that we just don't give a fuck. Like, our favorite thing when we're hanging out in public is just putting ourselves in like situations that are uncomfortable and awkward. Like, dude, like we'll go to like a fucking like grocery store or something. We'll start like one of us will start like blasting like Ram Ranch or something on the phone just to like freak the other guy out and shit. And then it's like that kind of content on YouTube I love.
I was watching your Civ stream, and I could definitely get that vibe.
Oh yeah, we like fucking with each other. Like, I'll be streaming on Twitch, and like Ben will say like the N-word or something, just like fuck with me, and like any normal person would like get like pissed or something, because like the Twitch TOS and stuff. It's like I don't mind. Like, we're all just like messing around with each other. It's just You know, it's just some good-hearted fun. I like that shit.
Yeah, sometimes I'm on my friend's streams and like people say the N-word and I'm just like, and they freak out and they're like, oh, I gotta stop the stream, but I'm like, nobody's gonna report the stream like that. Not that many people are watching. There's no Twitch staff watching. Like, as long as nobody's watching and nobody reports the stream, I'm pretty sure you can say like almost anything, you know.
Yeah, it's like the only, plus like, you know, I love Twitch as a platform, but if I actually got banned or something, it would be more hilarious. Just the fact that I literally got banned because my friend said the N-word on stream. Like, that's funny to me. Yeah. Like, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It'd be like I turn into a joke or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I think we have the same mentality when it comes to all this. Like, it's just have fun with it, dude. Man. It's just the internet. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like, everyone gets like super anal and, you know, treats everything like so seriously. That's my whole, like, you know, like on YouTube, like if they say like you need to have like a mission or something, my mission should just remind people, hey, it's the fucking internet. Like, it's no holds back, have some fun. You know, there's no rules. Let's go, you know?
Yeah. That's a great mentality to have. I think more people need that mentality. Because, like, I don't know. Some people, like, dude, I have a very interesting comment section because of the type of videos I make, where it's like, you know, the Twitter drama videos and people like rage. My favorite comments are always the ones where they think I'm Keem and they rage at me in the comments, but like, people get so into it. It's so serious, especially with the Pokemon copyright strike. Like, people were putting like paragraphs of why I'm wrong, and I'm just like, holy shit, guys, like, calm down.
Oh my gosh.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, on the Pokemon stuff, like what were they saying? Because it's really undefensible. She comes out and admits, like, yeah, I flag videos, and it's like, well, what is there to say? She's admitted. She's open about it.
Yeah. Fuck. It's mainly just people not like understanding the full context of the situation, or not taking the stuff I say at face value.
White
not
Knights.
Understanding. Yeah, I guess White Knights too, but there's some people who are legitimately like, oh, I don't like Pokemon, but this video's bullshit, because it's just a bunch of complaining, and who gives a shit about if she strikes you? It's her business, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I'm just gonna say, like, I don't buy that shit at all. The people who are like, yo, I don't like Pokemon, but it's like, you know, you're trying to get some pussy, alright? Stop lying.
I mean, Pokemon, let's be honest, she's pretty attractive, so like...
Oh, hella attractive. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, but she also flags videos, which is kind of like, it's like the boner killer. It's like the one thing that's where you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like,
you know?
damn it, dude. This is not the way I wanted to slide into Pokey's DMs, you know? Discussing.
Oh my god.
You know? I didn't want to be talking about this in the Pokemon DMs.
Dude, what do you mean, dude? That helps you out, dude. The tension, dude, it's in your favor. You gotta,
yeah,
you gotta put that shit in your...
You gotta be like, okay, now we're trying to solve the situation, but where do you live? I'm Canadian as well.
It's like, yeah. There's only one way to solve.
Yeah. The one way you can pay it back to me is, you know, just taking a couple dollars out of your bank account, taking a plane ticket, and, you know, no, just...
Oh my god. It's like, yo, there's only one way you can make this up. It's like, oh, jeez.
Fuck, man.
Dude, you, like, flipped her shit if you actually did something like that.
God.
Oh my
dude,
god.
Like, I don't know. Dude, the whole situation, like, I never brought up her gender or anything about the situation, but some of the comments were just like, oh my god, dude, you're just hating on her because she's a woman, and I'm just like, what? Like, if anyone did this, I'd respond in the exact same way.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh.
I don't know. No. But that video blew up, and like it got so many dislikes. Like, I mean, it has mostly likes versus dislikes, but like I guess I made that video like semi-impulsively, to where I didn't explain myself to like the most, like the best degree I could. Like, I didn't go really in depth, because a lot of people don't understand this YouTube stuff, and you have to kind of like explicitly explain it to them. And since like, I don't know, the topic is so heated. Like, the video was titled A Glimpse of the Real Pokemon. People, like, probably get heated going into the video, and then they're kind of, like, disappointed or don't understand. So I kind of get the backlash, but, like, God, that really got to me, because it's, like, one of the first videos that I had, like, extreme feedback on. Like, I've had videos with that many views in the past, but it's not, like, pertaining to, like, any drama that I'm in personally. So, I don't know. Like, the comment section was crazy. For a while, I was just, like, responding, like, in depth, like telling everybody why they're wrong, and I don't know. It's just
I made a video on this guy, this Twitch streamer called Nice or something, and what happened was like a lot of his fans like rated my video. Like for a while, I thought like Denise like play my video on his stream because like there was this one day where like I got like a shitload of comments defending Nice, and it's one of those situations where it's like most of the people should be agreeing with me. I'm not saying that because like some egotistical thing. It's like the topic is so like everyone on Twitter is generally like preaching like my opinion. So it's like, this is like the time I'm actually using the popular opinion. So this is the time, people should be agreeing with me, but they weren't. And I just like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little triggered just because I was like, yo, you guys are all fucking stupid. But then I started realizing, I was like, wait a minute, like this is gonna happen a lot more. I just need to pull out a little, chill out. And but yeah, it's like, all the comments are like, it's because in this video I made like a joke or something like, because Nice is saying like him and Ninja are like best friends, and in the video I said like, yeah, I doubt that, guys. I'm gonna have to press like X to doubt there, but apparently they were friends or something. But it was just a joke. It wasn't like a major point in my video, but people just murdered me for that one point, and I'm just like, it's one of the jokes I said didn't land. All the points still stand. So I started getting like a little triggered, and then I was like, yo, I have to realize like none of these people, no matter what I write, like none of these people are gonna agree with it, so I might as well just leave it alone.
Yeah, dude, like it's really hard for me to not take some comments so seriously, just because like I can take like the stuff that people say that's like, oh, you're fucking shit, kill yourself. Like obviously I'm not gonna take those seriously, but like if people like go in depth and give me like explanations of why they think I'm wrong, like I'm just so defensive. Like I really need to like, I don't know. And yeah, like as you were saying, like you can say like you can have like a really good video with like a bunch of good points, but if you say one thing that someone disagrees with, dislike bomb, but like fucking novels in the comments about why you're wrong about that one little thing, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like, so I don't know if I should be more if we with those stuff should be more careful or just like ignore those type of comments, or I don't really know, but those situations are definitely strange.
Yeah. No, I'll like go through my comments every now and again. I'll respond to them, but it's like some of the comments, like I made this video on like grade A under or something. It's kind of like how I got my subs in the first place. It was kind of like why grade A under is important, and it got like 300K views, and like a ton of the comments were calling me out because like, they were like, yo, Keemstar's racist, right? And we're talking about a video I made like last year, like 2 years after this whole. People still bought the grade narrative.
Keemstar was a racist and a pedophile, of course,
And I'm just like, I literally, some of them I would comment, I would just be like, yo, are you fucking stupid? Like, I wouldn't even like try to debate with them because I knew. I just like, I was like, just like piss them off a little. I was like, yo, are you guys like fucking stupid? Because it's like, I know, like, no matter what I say, they're gonna be like, no, but look at this clip. He said the N-word to this guy named Alex a few years ago, and I'm just like,
Dude, people still play that clip. Like, I was watching like exposed video from like a really small channel, and he was still using Keemstar N-word as a meme and as a criticism. I'm just like,
oh my god.
I've said so much shit online. If I ever like even get like even remotely big in comparison to Keemstar, and people start bringing up my past of public videos online, like, dude, I'm gone. Like I've done way worse than just say the N-word like 3 years or like 10 years ago,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like offline I'm pretty edgy and shit like that. So I'm sure there's plenty of people who could like bring some shit up or something, but for the most part, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, like it's senior year or something. I'm getting ready to like go to college soon, and like sometimes my mom will be like, yo, like, you gotta like chill with what you say online or something. I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather not. Like I'd rather not like limit myself. If I get kicked out of like, let's say like something I say online negatively affects me in real life. If I get kicked out, what? Oh, sorry about that. Okay. One of my videos just got taken down.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, why? Wait, do we have another false copyright strike situation here, or?
Okay, so the live stream that I did like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Upload failed. Duplicate of another video.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, that's not.
Well, rip. Okay, I didn't mean to derail the conversation. I just saw that and I was like,
no,
yo, did I get a strike?
It was worth derailing if it was like, Ray William Johnson coming and like taking your video down.
Oh my gosh. Man, is that how what he's doing to stay relevant now?
Yeah, he's been taking down videos in the same way that Pokemon did recently. So
Yeah,
it's just so stupid. The YouTube copyright system. Any big YouTuber can just like be like, nope, I don't want that up.
it's so insane because like someone like Mundane Matt is gonna get like crucified for it, and rightly so. But Pokemon or even Ray William Johnson, it's like people don't care.
Yeah. Well, Ray William Johnson's irrelevant, dude. Nobody. I don't think there's any fan.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Pokemon
yeah,
though,
mind.
like it's just such a blip on the radar in terms of her whole brand, like.
Well, it's like I guess it's like a different scene because like with the whole Monday Math thing is from like a community of people where they preach freedom of speech. Pokemon's just a game streamer.
Yeah.
And she's also an attractive female, so like it's gonna be a different situation, but it shouldn't be. All right, they should be held to the same standard.
Exactly. Yeah. And oh my god, I don't know. The Pokemon thing literally just like bothers me to an extent because she did contact me after the video went up and did try to like explain herself, but in a way like I don't know how she could compensate me, but like I don't know, like I feel like she just talked to me so I would stop talking about the situation,
Well, did she like offer? She was like, yo, like like what did she like? Did she like offer any sort of like like I don't know what to say, like anything like to make up the situation or something, like or was she just like yo, like obviously you can't reveal the DMs, but I'm just saying like.
I mean, she was really nice in the DMs, and I am grateful that she did contact me, but, like, I knew for a fact she knew about this earlier, so, like, I feel like the time she contacted me, like, she only contacted me after, like, Kavos talked about it and, like, some other people, and, like, Memeology, so after it blew up even further, so, like, I don't know, she did all the right things from that point forward, but it still leaves a bad taste in my mouth to where it's like, I don't know, maybe she could have helped me out, like, much earlier, but in the DMs, she wasn't, like, that bad. It's just, like, I don't know, we went back and forth and we talked about the situation kind of, like, in depth, but then, like, and I don't know, if I'm gonna still get the money for the video, because YouTube AdSense comes in monthly, and I don't know, like, if a video gets taken down, if, like, they got the money or whatever. I did ask her if she had the money, and she said she didn't really know, but, like...
How does she not know?
Well, I think she said, I'll double check, she said I'll double check with my network. And, I don't know, nothing really came out of that.
That's always kind of sketch.
Yeah, it is a bit sketch. But, like, I kind of did a test, so, like, I don't know, like, I was kind of debating, like, what I should reply to her, like, after the whole situation was done, because, like, I feel like I have an opportunity. Like, I have fucking Pokemon in my DMs. Like, what am I gonna do? So, I sent, like, a really humble message just saying, like, I'm glad we could sort this out, have a happy new year, blah, blah, blah. I was wondering if you could give me any tips on, like, how I would grow a Twitch channel. And she replied almost immediately to anything regarding the situation, but as soon as I and, like, even if I said, like, thank you, she'd be like, thank you back or whatever. But as soon as I brought up that message, no reply, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if she was just doing it, I mean, obviously she was doing it to, like, get me to stop talking about it, but I don't know if she was, like, actually being a kind person, or she's just kind of putting on a kind persona to try and, like, diffuse the situation. Because I know, like, that's what she does for her audience. She's always like, good, happy feels, and all that, but, like, I don't know if, like, that's her true person, but...
Yeah, it's hard to tell with her because, like, my bullshit detector is, like, obviously, like, it goes off with anyone who presents, like, an overly positive image, sorry. But, I do know, like, people at my school, who act like Pokemon or something. It's like, it's not uncommon for, like, girls to be, like, super, like, positive and cheery and stuff. So it's hard to tell with her if she's really fake, like Keemstar would say. But, if she's going out striking videos and stuff, and then, like, stuff like that, it's kind of like a direct contrast from her personality. Because, she's not, like... It's not like she's striking videos out of malice, but she is taking money out of people's pockets, essentially, which is what striking does. And it's like, it's weird seeing how she acts on stream in comparison to, what she's doing to other people. And, like, she'll try and justify, like, oh, it's my content or something. And, it's like, But it wasn't even, you weren't like taking a clip from a Twitch stream. It was from a Twitter video.
Yeah, like her explanation was kind of okay. Like it was like, she was basically saying, oh, I was getting a bunch of hate about the Keemstar fight that I had on my Twitch stream, and I just wanted it all to go away. And someone told me that I was in the right to copyright it because it wasn't fair use. I guess someone told her that. And I mean, to think that it isn't fair use is, it's not like a far stretch. Like the video wasn't extremely transformative, right? So like, I can understand why people would make that mistake.
Mm.
And then she kind of just wanted to like, I don't know, take down the video and have the situation die down, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, if she's striking other people's videos, too, like, I feel like it might be a bit malicious, but I don't know. She hasn't been striking anyone as of late, and she might be just doing that because she knows the type of backlash she'd get now, or I don't know, but honestly, like, for me personally, this whole situation's been going on for way too long, and as I said, like, with the comments, like, I've been, like, trying to, like, justify myself to these comments, even though it's probably bad for me to try and do that. Not really healthy for me to do, but, I don't know. Like, I knew I could, there was a high possibility that I was being manipulated into DMs, but I was just like, fuck it, who cares, you know? Like, at this point.
Yeah, for real, though. Sorry, I'm typing out something to Team YouTube right now, trying to get my podcast back. I mean, it's not that big of a loss if I actually lost it, because I keep all my streams unlisted, just in a little playlist somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like a big loss, but I mean, I do want it back, you know? Like,
well, do you have, like, the stream locally on your computer?
No, I never, like, some videos that I feel like are gonna strike, like, all, like, the videos I did on, like, the Monday Mass situation, or, you know, just videos, like, I feel like have the potential to get striked, I'll keep a copy of them. But the most part, I just delete my stuff. So, I would like my podcast back, but it's weird because they deleted it because it was like, quote, a duplicate upload. But that doesn't make any sense because it was a stream.
Maybe
it wasn't even an upload in the first place.
I don't know. That's weird. It's probably like some sort of glitch. I don't know. Like the way I stream, like I stream through OBS and I have like all the streams just automatically download or like upload as a file to my as a file to my computer when it's done, so I can just like, I guess, re-upload it if that ever happened. I don't know if like you have that setting on and you just don't know or something.
I don't have that on just because I figure like most of like 99% of the time YouTube's kind of reliable when it comes to this stuff, but apparently today they're just like, no, we're just gonna delete your hour of content here. Like,
Yeah,
all right. Thanks YouTube. I'll just bend over a little more for you.
Yeah, dude. Let's just hey, at least they didn't pull a Monkey Jones on your channel, you know? At least they didn't fucking put 3 strikes.
I would, like, there's, like, no way, the weird thing is, because it wasn't striked, it was just upload fail, duplicate upload, so there's no way to re-upload it, and there's no way to, like, unset the error, because it's not a duplicate, and, like, you're sending me duplicate video ID? I did play a bit of RiceGum's stream. Oh! The duplicate video ID is a Super Smash Bros. Stream I did like a month ago. What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's weird.
Okay then. Yeah. I'm confused.
That's weird. Hopefully you can get that back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was cool talking to you. I definitely want to talk like more with you just in general, even off the stream. But I kind of want to end the stream soon, so I'll just let you go, bring in a couple more calls, and then I can.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Hey, listen, when I do my streams, it's open mic, so if you wanna hop in, say what's up, I'm down.
Okay, sure.
All right, peace out, man. Good talking to you.
Okay, yeah, good talking to you too. Okay, we have Pink Pokemon Bro. What's up, dude?
Oh, so I have a theory.
Okay.
About the copyright strikes. So remember when Google deleted Google Plus?
Yeah.
For like a while. Yeah. See, when they did that, YouTube had a very implemented idea where like the videos come from your Google Plus account. Well, when they deleted it, they kind of broke the program.
Oh yeah.
Because we had a theory. Well, me and my friends did this theory. So I had some of their voices on one of my podcasts. We made a joke going, okay, if you copy strike this, we might lose. It's like, I don't really care. So he did, and it actually worked. So we were just like, okay, this is kind of weird. And we went through like a lot of things, and it's the Google Plus. They like re-uploaded, but they never fixed anything.
Was strange, yeah. There might be some glitches with Google Plus. I don't know how deeply Google Plus was integrated into YouTube because, I mean, I know the comment section was integrated with Google Plus. I guess the whole system was too.
It was really implemented towards Google Plus because I remember like when I uploaded a video, it was always on the Google Plus account, and I was like, okay, no, that's not right. And so when they deleted it, they kind of fucked over a lot of things, like the viewer counts.
Yeah.
It's a interesting theory that no one has got really dived deep into, but I just thought that was just like how a lot of copy strikes happen, like how Monkey Jones got hit.
Maybe. I mean, when he did try to contact YouTube, though, they kind of doubled down on the opinion of like, yeah, this is hate speech, we're gonna take you down. So I feel like that was more of a targeted attack than a glitch.
True. That could be true, or just YouTube doesn't want to talk about their glitches.
Yeah, but I feel like if it was a glitch, YouTube would have already restored Monkey Jones's channel at this point, you know?
True. Yeah, I understand that.
I think there's definitely glitches in the system. I don't know if Google Plus is tied to copyright. I feel like that's more tied to like Google AdSense. But I definitely think there's like viewer glitches and sub glitches and comment glitches and stuff that's kind of glitchy because of the Google Plus integration and then later like kind of removal of it.
Yeah, I could totally understand that. Well, I'm trying to think. Sorry. Well, I remember from like a long time ago when Keem was telling about the whole Google age thing, where like some YouTubers found out like some of their videos were like you can't watch them if you're like this type of age or like nothing on there.
Yeah.
I think that was like more into the Google Plus thing, and it kind of screwed over a lot of people. Like I used to get a lot of views, and now I don't, and I really don't care. But I just thought it was interesting how like they deleted it, and now the viewer count just goes down and down. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm's a crazy beast, dude. Like
I just believe it was so glitched from the Google Plus. It was just.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I agree to an extent for sure. Like even replying to comments and notifications and the bell, like if it doesn't always like show every comment and stuff, and yeah, Google Plus is definitely a mistake, but I hope YouTube is trying to fix it.
Hopefully they do, but the hard part is now is, are they going to fix it? Because it's been like 2 years, and they have revamped it a couple.
Yeah.
I think it's been 2 years. I'm trying to remember, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it has been about that long. I mean, YouTube has fixed glitches in the past. Like, remember when YouTube videos, when they first blew up, it always was like 301 plus views. And then it didn't show the actual number for the longest time. Like, they fixed that.
Yeah. But YouTube is really, really slow on anything they do. But that's it. That was my only conversation towards it.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic to bring up.
Yeah,
might think about
no one talks about it.
Yeah, kind of need more concrete proof towards it before talking about it, but it's definitely like something to keep in mind for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it. Hope
You're welcome.
Enjoyed the stream so far.
I'm watching it still. It's actually good.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Sometimes I worry
See ya.
about it. Yeah.
No, you're fine, dude. Just don't give a shit. That's my only answer towards it. It's just like, it looks crappy. They can suck it up.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate
Alright,
that.
see ya.
See you later,
Bye.
man. Okay, I feel like that's about it for the stream. I've been talking for a really long time. We did lose a total of 8 subscribers or so off the stream, but hey, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed talking. I definitely enjoy talking to the chat, talking to you guys, talking to Redfire Comms. Definitely a great YouTuber you should check out. And yeah, maybe I'll do more of these in the future. I don't know if you guys enjoy me like reacting to like the baited podcast episode or like the video RiceGum did or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this video will be up listed on a playlist on my channel, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, this stream will be left up public. So, yep. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Oh.